All right, guys, call it 32 packs. Am I going to get anything big?
Welcome to Friday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Friday, everybody. All right. I'll give you guys an option. Do you want to pull shenanigans recap for Inspiration for All or continue?
I was not prepared for an AoE.
Let's continue.
Yeah, we had our fun last week.
Hopefully save some of those inspirations. So, where we left off last week, you guys essentially had kind of reinforced in the house, got a long rest. Still have a couple of issues you need to deal with. Talked to Serafina, had released your hamster, and Vel, through many means, decided to draw a door on a wall, which turned into a door and opened. We'll pick up there. A lot more happened than that too, but essentially that gets us to where we need to be right now. So, down there, as you and Zoop go into the door and out into this kind of plain, like we discussed, clouds and rolling thunder,
and a
single path forward. Yes.
All right, Zoop. Well, what's the best way to not lose your buddy?
Which buddy?
You're my buddy. I'm your buddy. We're buddies right now.
Oh, we're under buddy system.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get lost?
I hold up my hand and do a grabby motion for his.
He will gladly take your hand.
There.
Do I get the creepy hand or do I get your hand? Which side do I have to walk on?
You have to walk on my left side if you don't want my creepy hand.
Which one do you offer him, I would just say?
I am right favored. I give him a creepy one.
Okay. He wouldn't notice it as creepy because it's obviously like a normal hand, so he just holds on to it. He doesn't know any better. It's all good.
All right. There, now we can't get lost. So, let's see where this goes, huh?
It's kind of cool. I didn't know you drew.
Dude, I don't even know what I drew.
Okay.
And you guys walk that direction. Quite a long stretch as you head that way. Looks more or less the same as you go by. However, you start noticing things. Like out to the side. Off the path.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like people, like crawling in the dirt away from the path. And you can see like the things that they had on them just kind of sitting there, like their weapons and the items they were carrying.
I assume they don't look good. Like healthy.
Oh, they're all decayed. Completely.
Yeah.
What's left? Zip kind of looks at you.
I don't think we want to go out there.
Probably a good idea. Wonder how much stuff out there, though.
Roll a Zoop-inspired D100, Bell.
Okay.
We'll kind of look.
Hey, look, right there. You see?
What's he pointing at?
It's like this elaborate rectangular case.
Yeah,
looks like it's worth a lot. But it's about 50 feet away from the path. Sitting around the neck of a dead body.
What is off of the path, it's like just I've just been imagining like pure black.
It's just more or less the same. It's more or less like what your typical wasteland would be like, without anything horrible or nuclear fallout.
Well, see, but I'm just saying I don't see any dead bodies on the path, but I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies out of the path.
You know have to convince me.
What did he say?
You know have to convince me.
Yeah.
It's Crayola's edict that you draw within the lines.
This seems very much a road of temptation, I guess I could say.
Lucky Fumble's not here.
Oh, is he the kind of guy to just see
Yes.
something shiny and oh,
Do you know the type?
I can be that type. Let me put it that way. But when I draw weird doors on walls, I tend not to be that type.
Kind of nods at you.
Like that's something to if Serena comes down here for her to mess with. Because she could stay on the path and pick things up.
Kind of nods like, yep. All right, as you continue forward, so in total, it probably takes you 30 minutes.
Oh boy.
But on the other side, there is another door. It looks the same as yours. He kind of looks at you.
Do you draw that too?
If I did, it was a very long time ago. And I'm gonna also say no, I didn't. Well, I guess ladies first, right?
That's so not current. We are both same. We should flip coin
What?
for it.
All right, heads or tails.
Based.
We will say heads
Quality.
is 51 plus.
Oh, I was typing in Google coin flipper.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that. That's so much easier. Do you want Zoop to call it?
Oh yeah, Zoop call it.
Zoop's gonna call heads.
Flips the coin. It's tails.
Makes sense.
So that means I pick who goes? I go.
He'll kind of follow behind you.
Okay. Well, last time I just kind of grabbed it here and pushed it open.
As you go and turn the knob that it has there, it opens as well.
Okay. What does it look like on the other side?
It opens up into like this old crypt that looks abandoned. Roll a history check. While you don't specifically recognize your current location, given the construction and the architecture that you can see down here, you have been somewhere like this before. Much like the day you found your newly acquired replacement hand.
Ah, great.
You are most likely somewhere in the lower levels of the dead side of Vardenhold.
Okay. Hey, Zoop, hold back for a second. I just need to test if I start dying when I cross over here. And I'm going to cross over the door.
It's like, you just walk over. As you walk out, you kind of brace for whatever comes. Nothing happens.
Okay. Your turn.
And he'll kind of look he'll stick a finger out first, kind of bring it back, smell it, lick it, and then he'll pop out too. Nothing happens.
Oh, I thought we were gonna like blow up or something.
Yeah, I did too, considering I'm probably back in Vardenhold right now.
This place.
But,
What's a Vardenhold?
do you
Is
remember
that
that
near
castle?
Varden?
Yeah, you remember that castle you tried to go to that one time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're there.
Oh. But there was nothing there.
Yeah.
We looked.
And you know what's a great place to hide? A place where nothing is.
That's deep.
I think,
No wonder you're on Misfits team.
Thank you, Zoop.
You do now.
I think we should, try to get all the others out here. I don't know if this door is forever or not.
Just kind of nod.
Or to follow me down the creepy brick road again.
But of course, ladies first.
Thank you, Zoop. How chivalrous of you. And I hold out my hand for him.
And he'll hide behind you the entire way back. Okay, so during the hour that it takes them completely to do this, what do you guys do during the time they're gone? So you guys are still currently surrounded on the outside with even more troops that have come. You are currently protected by whatever spell this is that Ari put up, or whatever version of Ari put this up, or whatever versions of that. However, there are also a lot more things that are kind of popping in the longer you are here, including some of the, I believe about 80% of all of those vampires that were given the quest to hunt you are literally sitting outside.
Where's Ari?
She was in there with you. Did they just?
She was in the kitchen eating, right?
She
Yeah,
was
she
next
was
to
with Fumble.
Fumble.
Yeah.
Did Fumble eat her?
No, Fumble did not eat her. Fumble is in there eating food, not eating people. At least not right at the moment. Or last you checked. Sorry.
Don't worry, I was snacking in there with them.
Yeah, no, he seems fine.
Hmm.
It's also day-ish.
And after like 30, 20 minutes, I'd be back. Cause like, so what's with the door? And where's Vel?
Val drew it and she went through it.
By
And that's
herself?
it. No, she's with Zoop. We have no idea what's on the other side of that door, but she was quite adamant about exploring it.
So you let them go alone?
Yeah, they just kind of went in. I mean, Belle drew the door, so it's probably fine, right?
Turkleton probably looks very impatient as he waits by the door.
Ari, do you by chance know where Vash is?
Which one?
The blonde fellow that was laying on the table in the room you were in.
The corpse.
Oh, the corpse.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. Why is it missing?
It doesn't seem to be in the room.
I thought he was on the table.
He was, but he does not seem to be now, not ever since.
Are you sure you looked on the right table?
You want to show us which table you think it's on?
He's really not that good at this.
Oh, no, I am really bad at finding bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good at losing them, though.
You guys hiding? Oh, there you are. Well, we're gonna put you outside for the moment. We'll hide you in the corner. Where's young Zoop at? Is he just hiding in the corner too? Oh, thank you. Okay. She walks over to the door. And she kind of will turn the handle and she'll open it up. And you see on the table this like very immaculately wrapped, almost like what you'd expect for a mummy, but like it's done with like these fine strands that have like gold and silver like inlaid in them and like little gems on it.
What
Oh, what would we
happened
do
to him?
without you?
I didn't do it.
So who did?
There's also like runes and things inscribed all over. It literally looks like if you prepared like a pharaoh or something for death.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him up and deposit him on another table.
It's fairly like it almost helps. Like he doesn't bend as much because of how well he's wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of can pick it up. Roll an athletics check. He's fairly heavy, and I believe he's in his armor, if I do recall.
Why did we keep him on in his armor?
We weren't the ones carrying him.
That's
This
what he would have wanted.
Oh yeah, that's going to be an athletics check. He's like a medium slashish heavy. Okay, that's fine.
I accidentally bump his head into the door frame.
100%
So
accidentally.
mean.
Okay. Lucky he's dead, Amy. You're lucky he's dead.
Well,
Sorry, where are you
wearing-
taking him?
He's wearing a helmet. I'll deposit him on this table.
Sure.
I'm
well,
back. Sorry
good
about
news,
that.
everyone.
Welcome back.
Vesh's body has been recovered.
Actually,
I'm fairly
Man,
certain.
I can't believe I didn't see him there.
that's not Vash. That's a mummy.
Serena's
Hey,
gonna start
Sniff it.
looking. Serena's gonna
Mummies
start
can be
looking at the
Vash.
arcane runes, trying to decipher them.
Sure. What approach would you like to take?
She'll probably grab just like some scrap paper and like a pen, and just try and translate them.
All right. Are you proficient in Arcana or are you half? I forget.
I am half.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
19's not bad.
I mean, you can make decent copies of them. It's not something you've really run into before. It looks fairly complex.
Marius.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Someone it looks like did burial rites for Vash, wrapped him up in paper, gauze, silk. Looks like they put writing on it. Can you help decipher it?
Sure. Let me see.
For you, Arcana history, up to you.
If I can, I'll provide aid showing
I
them the
think they're the
copies of made.
same. Let me double check. Yeah, they're the same.
Can I try to peek under the head wraps to make sure he's got the right hair color?
Boom.
Be very difficult, but you could try, Misfit. Marius, as you kind of look this over, it's not some. It's fairly complex, but from what you can see, it's a much older type of magic, like written in a very old-fashioned and a different approach. And as you kind of look, it looks to be some sort of preservation spells that are put upon the body. Would be your best guess.
Now, does it appear? Is this the way it's done? Is this something completely arcane, or was it like a religious thing?
It's more of a magical approach. So yeah, I'd say more arcane for sure.
Whoever the writings aren't something you just read. Their protections to keep the body from decaying and keeping it fresh. So it's not a religious rite, though. So whoever's done this has done so with the arcane.
Perhaps the same person who put this ward over the house.
Yep, whoever that could have been. Ari disappeared again.
No, she's there. I moved her. She should be there.
I think you've made her invisible.
Don't see her.
There's a blood splash where
Now
she
we're
used to be
paranoid.
standing.
What do you mean a blood splash? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how did she go invisible again?
Hey,
She
there
does like
may
to do
be-
that.
Yeah, she's right next to you. There you go.
There may be more rum than Coke in my rum and Coke, but I'm still not that drunk.
Hey, this is going to be one of those great nights for that. This is going to be good for decision making.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just gonna walk down into the door.
All right, so you go ahead and open up the door.
Well, Vel's door. I'll probably meet them like 10 minutes into my walk.
So you see the same thing and you walk out. Something.
Ari,
Oops,
darling,
I hit the button.
I want you to wear this, alright? And Serena's going to hand Ari her amulet.
Hold on one sec. I got to do something for Slumber.
Okay.
All right, I'm deleting Amy. Adding something to Amy. Find Amy. Hold on. There you are. I just got to give Amy a cohort for herself. There you go. All right, so this one, hopefully, you should be able to control. Go ahead and see if you can open the card and check the combat tracker, Slumber. Oh, and before I forget, too.
Yes, I can see both of them.
You know,
Mhm.
because we have to be fully complete. We now have the visual for Slumber as well.
Oh,
Yep.
Team Blue!
you just look like
Team
a big
blue.
Ari.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You
she's
look
got-
exactly the same.
She
I have
does
another
look
new
like a
big sister. And you have more blue than I do.
You are the same blue.
Which is funny. You became extremely attractive, but you somehow lost charisma.
No, it's the same charisma.
Oh, is it? I thought you were 20.
No, I'm 18.
Okay. Then it's not too bad. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
No. Over across the board, it's just a increase in every stat.
Mm-hmm. I thought so. I was like, I think it's that. And then I thought you lost charisma. I'm like, it's not too bad. No, even better.
Best part is I just color swatched my old picture. Oh, did we lose Gate?
We did lose the game.
No, I'm rejoining because your picture wasn't loading for me.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'll just head down. I'll meet up with them more than halfway on their trip.
So yeah, you'll meet them about 10 minutes in. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do during the time they were coming back?
Yeah. Ari, I want you to wear this. And she's going to hand her amulet.
Oh, it's pretty.
This will help keep you safe. It'll make it harder for people to detect you. If anyone ever does take you away from us, take it off so we can track you. But otherwise, keep it on.
Okay. I used to have a really cool blue necklace, but I broke it.
How did you do that?
I punched my sister.
Oh, and like the necklace fell?
I was 5.
That's unfortunate.
But thank you.
You're welcome. Hopefully that'll help keep you safe.
Does this one keep you safe from knives?
Probably not. I would not test that.
Got it.
It's
Alright, so-
more for people using magic to try and track you.
Kind of nod her head.
Did your last one protect you from knives?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so it's about this time you run into them about 10 minutes down the path, returning.
Oh,
Hold up. Before you get directly to them.
Val,
yeah.
I think there's an imposter over there. Look,
Well, I don't see anywhere to hide, do you?
look, over there, big blue wings. It's like is that a devil? It's gonna get us. We don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, that's a devil, and you know what her name is?
You know it?
Yeah.
Should I banish it?
No.
I came
Let's
more
just
prepared today and more focused.
Let's just say some of her inner nature finally came out. How about that? Yeah, you know, the girl, she had a giant blue hat, wizard looking, but she only played music.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
there are a lot of people with blue hair.
Yeah, I'm getting really weirded out.
It's a conspiracy.
Like, you remember Chase? That guy had blue hair too. Like, they're not related, apparently.
He's just like mind blown.
Right.
And then you catch up with him, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
What'd you find?
a way out.
A way out. And you
Right,
don't
tell-
blow up when you walk through the other side. We tested it.
Mm-hmm.
Blows with a sigh.
What'd you say?
Blows with a sigh.
Did I say?
It was a. We found a way out.
Oh, I don't think everybody's going to be on board where it leaves us. Puts us in the Blackwood. It puts us in Vardenholt. Which, granted, last place I would ever think we would go.
True. I've lost access to quite a bit of my magic.
That's not good, girl.
And
Wait, you can't dimension door anymore.
no,
That was so helpful.
I got wings.
Wait,
Maybe
do
you
your cards not even
Smash his power next time.
We. I forgot to check. It's been a long several weekdays.
Yeah, I'm not blaming you on that one, but
I apparently still have access to my warlock abilities, but that's more combat oriented.
and a bit more concerning.
I'm choosing not to worry about it right now. We have bigger issues. So,
Yeah.
Blackwood Estate.
Yeah, we're going like right to the heart of them. It kind of looked like what I've seen in a dream before, but I'm not 100% sure. And also, didn't Max get sent back there? Who knows if he like picked up on our minds when we went through it? I'm freaking out, but it's the best choice we got, I think.
Simple could just kind of
Well,
nod. And
I
from
think
a Zoop added perspective from you, yeah, this is probably the best idea out of what we have.
The
Oh,
only
yeah, no,
thing, the only thing we're smart enough not to do is walk out there, and I'm just going to point out into the wasteland.
Do not go for the treasure, Amy. It is a
Treasure?
trap. Lots of treasure.
Just
So
one.
much treasure.
lots
Amy.
or just one?
I mean, it's a lot of dead bodies with stuff on them.
If you do happen to get out there some reason, not saying you should, but if you're thrown off the path into that golden case that's and he like tells you the minute mark of like where this thing should be, I calls dibs.
Well, if
And-
you call dibs, you'll have to help me get it.
I will kill you if you die. How about that?
And with my teleportation being all wonky, I don't even think it can like throw stuff out and try to pick it up. Like
Maybe we should not make the
Like-
road angry at us.
Like I'm pretty sure I still don't feel it, and I'm gonna try to pull a dagger to me.
You go nothing at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, so I couldn't
So-
even pull you back if I wanted to.
Do we tell him it leads to the Blackwood estate,
Oh.
or no? We should probably
Also, interesting point of note here. And Zoop would probably notice it, but I think you guys would have inadvertently noticed it on your 30 minutes walking there. None of your magic seems to be working here on this pathway.
What magic?
Anything, spells, passives, magical items, it all seems inert.
Oh, so wait, so is my lantern turned off then?
Oddly enough, your lantern remains on.
I'm starting to think I might need to be this thing's helping with this walk.
Then
Wait, did you run into anything when you were on your own?
No, but let me reiterate. It's like what I said before. Oh, looks like my warlock powers don't work either.
Well, you would have known if you tested them before you came in, but that's up to your discretion.
Oh, I summoned my axe, so I was assuming.
Yeah, that would
So,
work.
Ugh.
Wouldn't work here. Yeah.
It doesn't disappear. It just
That would likely be. We'd have to see how that would work. You could probably get it there, but it'd probably be hard to like shunt around and do stuff. We'd have to see how it goes.
The easy way to rule it would be: can you pull stuff out of bag of holding in there?
Well, there's not your bag of holding is just a bag. When you look
Sure,
inside,
Both are a pocket dimension idea.
but yeah, essentially the pocket magic that makes it is totally missing as you open it up.
That's more of this thing.
well.
Hey,
Let's get. Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey,
is this a
Val.
bad idea?
Is it a worse idea than staying where the Black Roads have us surrounded?
Absolutely not.
So it's the best idea we have.
Okay. What's
We
it?
just need.
What's up?
Oh. Yes, Soup.
Oh, no, it's not important. Don't worry.
And he just kind of smiles.
Were you gonna try and convince us that this was the best idea we had?
No,
Okay. Do you think you can handle your group, Zoop, while we try to
What do you-
get
what do
ours
you
on board?
mean?
Convince them to go down the door and that the door's their best option.
don't have to convince them. I'm their captain.
Okay.
They follow
cool.
me anywhere. You guys don't follow Misfit anywhere?
I
try
do.
to.
We have some difficult people in our group.
That's why you have a captain.
It's you. The difficult people is you.
Gotta trust in the captain. And everything falls into place.
I trust Misfit about as much as I can throw him, and considering he can turn into a mouse, that's pretty far.
Oh,
Misfit is the most noble bear I think I've ever met.
oh,
Yeah, he's
you guys.
The
he's got
only
a
problem I
he's
have
got a way
with
of
him
just
is he
making
likes to
things
be
work.
grappled.
All right.
You're still grappled.
Well,
Misfit.
because he thinks everything's wrestling at the end of the day. Sometimes I wish he'd realize that this is more life or death, but it's whatever.
All right. So we make it back.
Yes.
What do we do? I'm going to say, just for the sentiment, the door doesn't seem to go away. You could prop it open and keep it open if you feel more safe that way. But yeah, it doesn't seem to go away, at least.
Would you like to tell them, Vel?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I'll pop out of the door and I'm rubbing my eyes.
Everything all right?
Oh,
Oh.
you're back.
Fumble probably set up a little buffet during this time with all of the conjured breakfast foods.
It's a way out.
Oh yeah.
I don't think everyone's gonna like where it puts us, but it's better than. Hold on. I've heard that there's a lot more outside. How much more showed up?
A lot.
And you just hear, you guys all hear from the far side of the building. Hey guys,
Yes?
what's that guy doing?
What does it look like?
Dragging something to the front?
I can't
Are they
tell.
dragging a battering ram to the front door?
He can't tell. He's trying to see. He doesn't have his glasses, man. I told you. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have glasses. It's the goblin. He just can't see it from where he is.
So we'll head over and have a look.
I will say though, actually, from the box, Turkleton would have had a new pair of glasses. Looking sharp.
It takes us to Vardenhold.
That is probably the worst place it could possibly take us.
I don't know, considering all the residents of Vardenhold are currently mostly not there.
With the exception of the absolute, by far definitive, most powerful and attentive of all of them.
So to clarify too, to just explain, so we don't have to go back and forth, and I'll just get it directly to all of you at the same time. Vardenhold is very, very, very large. So there's the castle that is up higher, and then there are the lower levels, which is where this is. So this is where Vel went through her dream sequence and got lost.
When I went there in a dream and it felt pretty real, I didn't run into a single one of those people, and I was there for 2 hours. They didn't even notice me being there.
Serafina, if we were to go through here and sneak in the back way to Vardenhold, do you think you'd know of a way to sneak out?
Yeah, I don't go to the lower levels very often, but I've been down there before. I could get us out. Honestly, depending on who's left, we might be able to slip out unnoticed.
Has anyone seen if Max has shown back up here? Who's the one I'm worried about the most?
And Serafina will kind of sit there. I feel he probably followed me here.
Well, I suppose.
And she'll kind of lean in and she'll motion you guys to come closer.
Okay.
I think he may have purposefully given me a head start.
Well,
to answer your question, if he still is here, then we're good. If he went back to the castle, even at the lower levels, he'd be able to know where we are. Whether or not he would say anything, I'm uncertain.
Okay.
I think if you are confident you'll know the way, I think Val is right that this is probably the best place for us to go. We'll have to sneak probably out the western side of Varden, but the last place they would expect us is, of course, Varden Keep of all places, and it would allow all of us to get out of here.
We'd lose the tank.
Guys!
Well, yeah.
Yes.
He's not that close. That's just as close as I can, or as far
Oh,
away
I
as I
just
can
saw
get.
somebody appear on the combat tracker.
We leave. We leave.
Alright, everyone, gather
He
up.
is carrying a two-handed sword the size of himself.
I choose. I
He's
choose.
just
Boss?
dragging it behind him.
Also,
That's
what's
a
your
barrier.
call? Wait, is that Vash on the table? What'd you do to him?
No, it's a
we
mummy.
found him.
We turned
speaking
him into a
of-
mommy.
Speaking of, help me get him in the bag.
Okay.
We're gonna
But
load.
no,
Fetch.
don't you put him in the bag?
What do you mean? Don't put him in the bag?
Just carry the man.
Okay, sure. How does he feel lighter with whatever's happened to him?
No, he has his armor
Okay.
on still too.
Ugh.
He's a little heavier.
Gerald will help you. Quaid kind of looks. He kind of like looks at this door, looks at you guys.
We found a tunnel to Varden Keep. We're going to sneak through there and then sneak out of Varden.
Very
It's
interesting idea.
It's certainly better than the alternatives at this point.
I don't think your tank's gonna fit though.
Well, don't worry about it. How about we stay here and buy you some extra time? We'll get out in the tank when we need to.
no.
I
Are
don't
you sure?
like the idea of leaving you guys here. There's a lot of them and they're very strong.
You're monster slayers, aren't you?
Yeah, eventually they'll figure out you guys are gone anyways. But if we just leave it here, they might discover that sooner. Can at least buy you some time. Besides, if you take me to the supposed vampire lair, I don't know if I'd be able to hold myself back.
Is I'm gonna incite him. Is he saying that in a joking manner or in a legitimate concern manner?
No, like he's just simply letting you know he does have general concerns that he went there and there were vampires present and available, that it would be a waste to not dispatch them.
I'm going to put it too simply. If we encounter any vampires there, it is likely going to be Marius and probably some of the most powerful of the vampires.
Serafina will just kind of tell you, she's like, oh, no, Father doesn't live there.
Oh.
Father lives on the mainland.
I suppose then that's fortuitous at the moment that he won't be there.
Yes, and my brother just arrived here as well, so really, some of my sister-in-laws, a couple of spouses, there may be a couple of people, but no one who can necessarily detect you. My mother's...
Boss, what's your call?
I'm just sitting on the table, listening in, nodding my head. I think
That guy looks like
it's
he's
a good
about to
call.
start knocking.
Yep. I think we head up to Esmir and cut through the mountains. Good job, Phil.
Should we get the people in the
Thanks.
basement out too?
Oh yeah. Let's get them out of here.
Do we have time?
Yes.
Hey Quaid, there are people in the basement. Before you leave, can you help them out?
No, Amy, we're going down real quick. Say bye.
Why are they in the basement?
They like it down there.
They were prisoners before we got here, and we didn't have a key.
They were prisoners before you got here. How do you know they didn't commit a crime? I think you may have meant guards.
Oh, were they guards?
Yeah, you freed everybody more or less that was down there, and then you
We
threw
freed
4
everybody that
guards.
was in a black skull.
Yeah, and you put the 4 guards that you ran into essentially down here. Or 6, it may have been 4 or 6.
Black skulls, they're criminals.
They're casino guards.
Amy, you brought it up. Let's go kick him out.
All right, fine. I don't have knock.
Kate will kind of look. Fumble runs. This guy is just kind of sitting there and he's poking at this field that's around the house. And just stares at it. He takes him about 5 minutes of just looking at this before he even moves again.
All right,
See, that's
let's be
5
quick.
minutes to go look at prisoners. Let's go.
I don't like this.
Did anybody find my
Uh,
lockpick?
Serena's going to quickly
I?
run down to help open those doors up. If we have the keys, we'll just use that. Otherwise, she'll basically
Sure.
try and quick pick.
Right. So you go down. There are the guards that are kind of sitting there. They kind of look at you. You guys have been feeding them, so they're not in like horrible condition. And they just kind of look at you as they come in, they see you, and they're just like sad because they know they're going to stay here.
Congratulations! Today's your day of freedom. Try and stab
Liberation.
us in the back, and you are going to regret it. And then she's going to. Do we have the keys to the cells?
I believe you did, yes.
Okay, then she'll start unlocking the cells.
It's just one big cell, more or
Okay,
less, for
well,
them.
she'll unlock the cell. Slide the door so it's ajar. All right, let's go.
Hey, did you guys see anything weird down here? All the doors have been a little funky.
They all
Excuse
kind
me.
of look around to like, oh, everything's been fine.
Oh, that's good.
Huh.
And you are?
Me? Or who? Are you talking to me?
I got a message.
Oh, I know. You see Amy's like further down the line talking to an empty cell.
Mhm. Yes.
There's a woman with blonde hair that's just kind of sitting on the ground. The other two of you see absolutely nothing.
Amy?
Are you alright?
Did she get hit in the head or something?
Yeah, no, I've understood. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Seemingly no reaction.
Serena keys.
She'll toss her the keys.
As you look, this door is slightly different.
Uh-huh.
You go through. Roll a deck check as you go through and test with these keys. So the key that you used before doesn't open this one, but there are other keys on it.
Dex check. Oh, cohorts. Much easier.
Yeah, no, I was hoping. I was like, I really hope they have that done by tonight.
The check was not happy.
Did it not go?
No, it's just use the. Yeah, no, I know.
You kind of go through. You're not sure if you just have to turn it really hard, but you go as hard as you can without attempting to break the key. It doesn't seem like these keys go to this door. You see Amy over here frustrated at this empty cell.
What is it?
I gesture at the individual in the cell.
It's an empty cell.
It's at this
No,
point the individual just kind of like stands up in your perspective, Amy, and just is kind of like looking at you guys like you're messing with the cell door. There's people over here, and she's just kind of not really sure what's going on, but she's not saying anything.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
You say that in her direction?
Doing what on
Yes, I
purpose?
do. I glare at her.
She looks behind her, then she looks back at you, and her eyes get kind of wide, and she kind of points at herself, and she mouths, roll a wisdom check.
wisdom check.
Unless you could read mouths. I don't know if any of you have that feat.
I don't.
It's not a very hard kind of concept. You basically see she points at herself and like, you can see me, but she doesn't say anything. And she just kind of like looks shocked. And she kind of like starts pointing at the cell doors, and she like holds these shackles out and just kind of shows them to you.
Mm-hmm. Does the key, any of the keys look like they go to the shackle?
Gonna look? No. It looks like this one was specifically made to hold whatever is or is not inside of it.
Can someone unlock this, please?
All right. Serena will take a quick look at the lock and try and quick pick it.
It's at this point. Ooh.
Yeah, we got this increased our time a little.
Victor is going to pick up his sword. How strong is that, Barry? And he's going to take a swing. Let's see. Who wants to roll a D100 for me to see how mean we're going to be today? Just on this first strike.
While you do that, I'm going to get more Coke.
Nice.
I can roll.
Go for it.
Do we?
A 21.
Okay, good. We don't go all in at the first. He's just going to punch the field. Oops. It's a 31. So he just slams into it. The field takes, whether or not it takes, 24 points of bludgeoning damage as he just slams his fist into it. Kind of watches as the field just flashes around him. Kind of scratches his head. No one ever said he was the most intelligent Blackwood. We just said he was the most dangerous. Or one of the strongest and fastest and most
physically
hardy.
capable.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a dummy, but
I'm back.
Few things can withstand him punching it, so this is a new experience.
this is like a new enemy for him, the building.
Look,
More
trust me,
enemy.
we've been there. Doors can be such a nightmare. I completely understand.
All right, who's dealing with the cell door?
Serena is.
Misfit said something.
What did you say, Misfit?
Oh, I said while they're doing that, can I talk to the Black Skulls real quick?
Which one?
I'll just pick one.
Well, there's the one beating on the door. There's
Not the
one...
Blackwoods.
The Black Skulls in the prison.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, which one do you want to? You pick. They're all basically just generic people.
Hey, we're buddies, right?
Oh, yeah. We're all buddies, right,
Buddies,
guys? Yeah.
we're buddies. Do you guys know a guy named Fail is?
You gotta roll. Say there's 6 of them. I forget if there's 6 or 4. Let's see. They kind of look around. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
No, you sure?
Yep. Roll an insight check, Misfit. Misfit. So as you're sitting there, you look through and kind of looking over the line, and they seem to all be pretty truthful. But as you pass over number 4, you see like the slight twitches. You can almost pick on it from like your animal instincts. He's quite nervous about you asking this question.
I'm gonna lean a little bit
against the wall, looking. They're not looking at you.
You do like a little beat. Yeah, you see a little bead of sweat like go down the forehead.
I'm gonna take a very theatrical sniff. Like I lean in towards the bars, take a sniff.
Yep.
Hey, what was your name again?
Oh, Ferdinand.
You sure?
Yep.
And you're sure you don't know this name?
He's like trembling at this point. No, I've never heard of any assassins named Thalis.
I mean, I didn't say anything about an assassin.
Well, I mean, I just figured it sounded like an assassin type name. You know, someone who might stab you in the back or betray you.
Oh, you seem to have some personal grudge.
No, this
with
is all just
individual.
hypothetical.
Hmm.
You know, just been in the line.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
Well,
was kind of looks really nervous.
You know, we've came across this individual a while back, and he
Nope.
successfully kidnapped us. Actually, good for him.
Oh, good. Were you guys close?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
We became good friends on that trip.
that's great.
You know, I was hoping to see him again. Actually,
I think I think I may have seen him, but I believe he headed out.
oh yeah.
hmm
When was that?
Maybe like a week or two ago. I forget specifically, but he definitely headed out of here. I do recall.
Definitely.
Hmm?
Can I roll another insight?
Roll an insight.
Oh.
He seems more relaxed in saying that he did, in fact, that he had headed out. Something seemed a little aloof, though.
Hmm.
Like a half truth.
So how'd the lockpicking go?
17.
17 does not open the lock.
Mr. Guard, where's the keys to this door?
No, they never gave us a key to that door. But you don't got to worry. They've never used it that I've ever seen.
Hold on, let's
This
get
is the
more
worst
complicated law.
time to lose knock.
Yeah, Knock would be better handed right now.
Do we have time for you to try again?
Until you say stop, or until something occurs where we need to rush out of here. She'll give it another go.
Another punch to the field.
Yep. All right, I guess 21 if she tried again.
21. You go to
Yep.
pick it. Does not open it.
All right, stand
This is
back.
Takes the picks out of the lock, steps back.
You two, miss.
She kind of looks very concerning, gets back against the wall.
You know, I'm not going to risk my shoulder in this one, but I will spend 3 points
Oh, God.
and just swing at the bars.
Sure. Roll an attack.
Oh, like an attack roll? Let's see.
This is when you're like, quit the door. All right, so just drop damage in chat.
I would have dropped the booming blade too, because might as well. Oh, shoot. Thankfully, I can just redo that.
Yeah, we don't have to heal anything. Correct.
Yup.
All right, so you just watch Amy conjure the hammer, and it begins pulsing with energy.
Hammer.
Oh, sorry.
X.
Oh, yeah, it's still the same. Yeah, I always think of it inadvertently as a hammer sometimes.
Yep.
That's
you
exactly
just
the
slam
dice
into
pool that
it?
you rolled last time.
Yep.
And you just knock this thing completely off its hinges as the expanded axe, which is now even slightly bigger given your size, slams into it.
All right,
She
we
just
can
kind
get
of
going now.
looks. As she walks, she's still chained, though.
Like to a wall or together?
She's got like manacles that are chained to the wall, but the rest of you don't see any chains or manacles to interact with.
Satisfied?
Ooh.
Can I try and yank it out of the wall?
Yeah. You walk over to it.
Yep.
You go and you reach to grab it, and your hand passes through it. It is not on this plane of existence.
All right. Well,
And she just kind of looks like a little sad, but then she kind of notices she looks like she's very thankful that you're helping her.
well, there is something on the plane of existence that I can interact with.
Oh my god, you're
I can-
crazy.
I'm gonna break the wall.
You want to break the wall? Nice.
Eldritch
How do you want to
Blast.
do this one? Yeah, go for it.
I'm assuming just roll damage.
Yeah, just roll damage. It's not that hard.
What are you doing?
As you blast it with magic, you just watch as the magic kind of dissipates over it, almost like smoke. Seems this cell was designed specifically, not necessarily super strong, but good at holding magical people or very specific people.
I'm gonna get Ari real quick. Maybe she'll know.
Vel.
You see my magic dissipate against the wall.
I go get Ari.
Sure, you bring her down.
Wasn't she already down here, or did I forget that?
Not Ari.
Who was talking? Oh, Amelia was talking to somebody in a cell. I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you go fetch Ari and bring her down here. What are we doing?
She's smashing doors and blasting walls. Looks like she's talking to someone. Do you see anyone?
You mean the lady? And she just kind of walks over. Oh my god! And you watch over and she runs and she tries to hug this individual and she falls through. Lilith, is that you? And she just starts jumping up and down.
Is it a friend of yours?
Yeah. She used to work for my mom.
Okay, how...
You can't see her?
No, how do we get them out of there?
She just kind of like keeps poking her hand through the stomach, Amy.
Yep. Hey, stop that. That's rude. Can we somehow break the chains? They're not tangible.
She kind of looks. Probably, if we could bring her here, we can do like unbanish. Can anyone get a roll? I don't suppose any of you could go down the ethereal plane, right?
I don't know about the ethereal plane, but maybe. She'll pull out the shadowy serum. If I recall correctly, this made me ethereal, right?
You should have a card.
Yeah, it I think the description of it changed though.
No, it should be what it is. I can confirm.
Drinking it causes the user's body to become semi-transparent like a shadow. I
Mhm.
know there was more to it than that. Oh, hold on. Wait.
I have the
User
original.
becomes semi-transparent, gains smooth through solid objects.
Any gumballs?
Okay, no. Never mind.
I'm looking.
Yeah, double check your gumballs too. Where did I make these? Potions. What was the name of the potion?
No, I found the further description. It was the slippery shadow serum. It just lets me go through solid objects. It doesn't actually make me ethereal.
Wait.
think I have anything to go with ethereal.
Who wants to roll a D100 for me?
Well, Amy,
Mm.
you did try magic. You didn't try force again.
I will do it.
Yep. Oof.
Okay. Held out for a second.
Is that going to register? Hmm?
Is it
I
being
guess
thinking.
or
not.
did that not
Think
register?
about it.
It's thinking about it.
Definitely thinking about it.
There it goes. Oh, the 75. This field.
I mean,
All right.
I have one extra point of axe power to just slam into the wall.
The problem is getting. You could potentially do that. I'm going to swing my sword at the barrier.
I'll swing my sword at her, at the wall, or my axe at the wall.
The barrier takes 52 points of damage, and you just kind of feel the building shake a bit.
Mhm.
I cannot stay here long.
You crack and break a chunk out of the wall, but you can see an ethereal wall remains on that side.
Adi,
Damn it.
you turned Amelia into this. Can you turn her into something that can go ethereal?
AFK dogs.
She just kind of looks. Can't do that again for a while. That was a lot of magic. And the other way is more risky.
No ethereal gumballs.
Can anyone in Zoop group go ethereal or our group?
That's a great question.
Anyone got blink?
Where's
if you
Solomon
can-
when you need him?
I have an idea. Go get Belmont. And
Like how we only fetch people that have blue. Just pointing it out.
I
Serena's
have
gonna
all the
grab
solutions.
out some like chalk. Okay, you two mark where the chains are.
Try to see if I have anything that can help you.
I'd say we have another 30 seconds on this.
Oh, well, then hurry up and start marking.
What do you think I'm doing?
Once Belmont come down.
He'll come down.
Okay.
Why don't you
Once
just-
the position of the chains are marked. Okay, Belmont, we have an ethereal ally who's trapped right there. The chains that's holding them in place are right there. Can you use your wall of force to shatter those chains?
Don't think it works that way.
I mean, what happens if a wall of force conjures in the midst of a chain?
Your friend
It
may be
does.
ripped to pieces.
Even if it's not through them?
Uh,
Do you have
You're
another
getting
way?
really risky here.
Do you have a way of breaking ethereal chains?
Hey,
Specifically,
Belmont,
I
is
didn't
there-
think about that last night when I went to sleep. When I woke up this morning and thinking, today I think I'm going to have to deal with ethereal chains.
You're a wizard. Surely. Go ahead.
Hey, Belmont, is there anyone who can put someone into the ethereal plane?
Because they have no idea. I'll go find out and ask.
Go ask
Be
Quaid's
quick.
group.
We don't have long.
Another big strike with the sword to the house as the
Yep.
barrier kind of shakes.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm just going through these guys really quick. Actually, let's see. You know, we don't actually.
Surely in the group of monster hunters, they have someone who can strike the ethereal.
No. We have thing. Yeah, no. Ooh. Oh no, that won't work on. Actually, though. No,
Hi.
that doesn't work. It only works on undead. Damn, I was gonna say that actually forces things from the ethereal into the material, but it's only
Oh.
undead.
Wait, what about Mage Slayer?
That's more of a dispelling, not a pulling into dimension thing. However,
so
let's see. I don't think anyone magically has the capability to deal with this, but I think one person actually does have the ability to help you.
Oh.
Who can see the future?
Ari.
Nope.
Seraphina?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Does she come running down when Belmont calls for people who can deal with ethereal stuff?
No, because she doesn't know the context of what you're trying to do. She's like, I can't deal with that shit. Ugh.
Does he not say, yeah, there's someone that needs to be broken out?
Nope, very direct and to the point.
Okay.
Lady stuck in the ethereal plane. Anyone? Or just kind of looks about. She'll just kind of casually start heading that way. Gonna peek her head around the corner. How's it going?
We've got someone trapped by ethereal chains. They're stuck in the ethereal as well. I don't suppose you have a way of breaking them out or bringing them here so they can be broken out?
We could look for the keys.
We don't have time. Also, the guards have never seen the keys for the cell.
Do you have any ideas?
I just think we should all agree to go look for the keys.
Okay, well, where
All
should
right.
we look?
I'm gonna check the vault.
You go get everyone to start looking for the keys as quickly as possible. The rest of you stay here.
Who does she point to go get everyone?
If you can't see the woman, you are directed to go get everybody else.
Serena will run upstairs and start rallying people to scour for keys.
All right, so as you run up, like a couple more seconds, you do it, and you just watch her. She'll sit there, be like 8, 7, 6, 5, and as she gets to 1, you just watch as her eyes roll back white.
Uh-huh.
And 2 seconds later, upstairs, 3rd room on the left, in the left-hand drawer.
Got it.
Send Turkleton.
I will go up and yell for Turkleton and tell him which room.
Mm-hmm. Serena's just telling the first person now too. Turkleton comes back with a key. As he walks within about 15 feet of the cell, or whoever brings the key down, you watch as the woman appears.
I'll yank the key and unlock.
All right, now that you can actually interact with it, you unlock.
All right.
She just kind of looks at you and will grab your hand and just nod thank you, mouths it, still can't speak.
I'm assuming she's been muted because the spellcaster.
No idea.
So, we need to go now. Technically 20 minutes ago or seconds ago.
Are you trying to drag this lady too?
Yeah, yes, if she will.
I mean, she's just been locked up, but I mean, you can do whatever you want with her. She obviously was here previously. What do you do with the guards?
All right, guys. You got 2 options. Either we let you go and you guys can go outside and there's a lot of dudes out there that are probably not very happy. Or you could come with us through a funny little door and we'll see where that goes. And we promise we won't kill you.
Yeah, we'll go outside.
Okay.
I'll basically grab the woman's like hand, wrist, and kind of like usher her out.
Roll a persuasion check. And does anyone tell them the appropriate door to use to try to get out?
Yeah, you probably want to go out the back door.
And they'll kind of go like, "There's a barrier, a barrier."
I wouldn't worry about that for too long.
And then they watch as it kind of almost dissipates in front of them as another strike hits the house.
14.
Kind of look, and she'll take your hand and kind of follow.
I'm back.
I try not to bap her with my wings, but these are new.
Quinn just like looks out the front door. He's like, "How the hell do you even get something that big?
Magic.
That's not even
let's
fair."
Go.
And he looks back. Is that door going to close behind us, hopefully?
Hopefully. All right, everyone through. Quaid, I don't think you
Everyone
want to
who's
stay
coming,
here.
let's go.
He's all right. Flamebrand, plan B. Plan B, not plan B. I said plan B. Gosh darn it, I just got the damn thing working again. Did you know how many hours I...
No, he's not gonna blow that up, is he?
All right,
I cast
so
flare.
are we shoving everybody into this door?
Yep.
Yes.
Basically.
All right, so I want to... Okay, hold on. We need to get the party sheet. Can I even put this many things on the party sheet?
I will
the
grab-
walking order.
I'll grab Lantern Vash. I want him.
All right, so you got Vash. That's easy enough. Let's see if I
Bell
can even
is
add
part of
her.
it.
carrying Vash's body.
With assistance.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it won't let me add them. Can I put their tokens up here?
I
Yeah,
do
just
have
Oh,
a
no. You can't put
random lady
NPCs on
with
here.
me.
Put it on the map.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just unlock the map and we can arrange people.
We may have a new map soon, is why we don't want to get
Yep.
twisted.
Yeah, and then you could just copy paste us over or something.
All good. Who do I have here? All right, so you guys funneling through. Let's just see.
Really
As you
slow.
guys...
Stay on the path. We didn't try going out. You shouldn't either.
Hold on, I want to go for the last strike on the house. No one is here to see it, but
Oh, God.
that does it. So the last you go and you just kind of hear the house shake, and you watch as some of those magical elements just kind of dissipate and fade, and you guys shut the door behind you. Well, this is an interesting development. What the hell is this place?
Bro, I don't know. Can you see if we could like scrape this door off?
Secret tunnel. That's
Secret
better.
tunnel.
You kind of look. Actually, I might actually be able to help with this. Hold on. Can Belmont do this now? I think Belmont can help you out. Oh, that's only a spell.
I can
Boom.
tidal wave the other side and see if it washes off the charcoal.
We try to break the door. We don't know if they'll break the other door, though.
Oh, Serena, illusion this door to look like a normal wall. Wait, no, they
I-
can see through
yeah.
that stuff, can't they?
Yes.
Well, the vampires can't come in the house, so you have to remember they still have to abide by the rules. Just because you're not here doesn't mean they can come in. Certainly break your force field, though.
That they can do.
I mean, aside from just like smashing it, hard to say. Does
I
anyone
mean-
have arcane luck? I would assume not.
No.
No.
Best I can do is try to wash the charcoal.
Well,
Yeah,
it turned into a door. It's no longer a drawn door. It turned into like a physical stone door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot we can do about that.
Anybody
unfortunately.
have stone shape?
I could summon a wall of stone and just block it off.
Hold on.
Do one of
So-
these
How long does that last?
forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they open the stone door to see a stone wall.
So wait, what are we doing?
He wants to put a wall of stone behind the door.
Okay.
So you know like
Yeah.
those doors that just open to like a solid
Well,
brick wall.
the best part is it opens inward.
Oh yeah,
So
so
we'll just let you stone box kind of the door itself. So it's like the Minecraft sealing off your portal thing.
Excellent.
You don't have any obsidian, but it should make it very difficult to get in here, considering it's a door and not a portal.
Let's just slow him down at least.
yeah.
Actually, you can't because magic doesn't work here. Sorry, bud.
Can I
Wrong
do it on
side.
the outside?
You can do it on the outside. Same thing. They can attack it, but it's still helpful. So you
That's
put a
fine.
stone wall in front of it to buy you some time.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll desummon. Who knows? All right. So, Vel, are you giving the speech to everybody?
Yeah, don't go off the path. We didn't try it. You shouldn't either. Lots of dead bodies out there. Some of them look like they got cool stuff. Don't be dumb. Don't be tempted.
I am keeping
How cool we talking?
a hawk eye on Ari.
If you watch, Ari's attention immediately shoots up. Foxy's ears just like immediately point up. Fumble kind of turns like, so what? Wait, what? Where's the
If
treasure we
need
should
be.
avoid?
Yeah, if need be, I will be grabbing Ari by the ear.
Gerald, you're responsible for making sure Fumble doesn't go off the path. Amelia, you of course know Ari. Serena's gonna pick is Foxy in fox form.
No, she's just in her own form at the moment.
Foxy, you're coming with me.
Very forward of you. She's like, okay, though. All right, so you guys all go on this path. You do end up seeing a lot of these same things, though. I'm kind of looking like, where are we?
I
Oh no. Maybe.
why do you think I know anything?
I figure someone must know something.
Serafina, where are we?
Not a clue. I've never been here. Is Quaid wise enough for this one? Nope.
I thought Quaid was staying behind.
No.
No.
Oh.
That was
Jesus,
before
mine real
Victor.
quick.
That was before he saw the vampire that could shatter barriers and likely his spine.
Don't worry about your casino and Plan B. I'm sure everything will be just fine.
So, Flamebrand, how big is Plan B?
He just looks like a little bit sad. Oh, it's big enough.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we can make it out of the tunnel and see it.
He kind of sits there like, doesn't understand how it'll work, and he's just like, if you say so, and just kind of continue on with everybody else. He misses his little engine though.
Little engine that could.
All right, a couple of people have to make some willpower checks here.
Oh boy.
First one is Foxy. I'm just going straight down the list. Holds.
Serena's like got her arm wrapped around hers.
Fumble.
Keeping
I'm
her close.
holding an action to grab Ari by the ear.
You watch as you're like 2/3 of the way there, and you just hear Gerald. Fumble! Stop! No. Bad fumble. Nope.
Or did I say Gerald? I meant Gerard.
Oh, well, too bad you got Gerald now. Strong, little one. But they managed to kind of hold Fumble back. Let's see. Fumble. It'd really just be Ari at that point. Mysterious unknown party. Ooh.
Love it when the mysterious unknown party does mysterious unknown things.
Of course. I'm going to roll one for Bram. I'll send that one different. All right, you managed to hold everyone in. It seems like, at least, and you get to the other door.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. Actually, no, I can't. As soon as we get out, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right, so you open the door, and you see the familiar-looking crypt.
I'll be right back.
Like no one's around. You guys start funneling out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your army of people
Well,
comes out. Who is the last one through the door? Just out of plain curiosity.
I
Uh,
would say probably Misfit if he put up the wall. Unless he swapped places with people.
Totally up to you guys.
I
the last one into the crypt, you mean?
The last one off the path and into the crypt.
I kind of want to say that's Vel.
Okay.
Sure. All right. So, Vel, as you walk out last and shut the door behind you, as soon as you shut the door, it disappears.
Well, that's convenient.
You sound mad about that.
Like, kind of. I don't. When
Nothing's
things.
free.
Yeah, I'm just worried about what I'm gonna have to do to pay for that.
We just want you to listen to our timeshare presentation.
I'd rather die.
Self-inflicted TPKs all around.
Sticking around here is a bad idea. Let's get moving, everybody.
Yeah, where are we, Sarah?
Is this? This is extremely in the lower level somewhere. I don't know if I've been here before, honestly.
Well, that's
Ugh.
exactly reassuring, but at least...
Let me get my bearings while the
Can't hear
DM
you,
is
Techno.
scrolling for the map.
So, well, it's not very reassuring, but at least we're in a better place now than we were a moment ago.
Yeah, and everybody still has all their fingers and hands, right?
Yes.
I'm missing my body.
That you walked into that door with.
No, we're good.
You'll walk it off.
Who's your quiet friend? I meant to ask, but it seemed like not the right time.
If Ari is correct, her name's Lilith, right?
Yep. Okay, I will love. Well, just we'll like kind of half wave.
Is she mute or something?
Considering the lengths that they went to keep her trapped, I'm assuming magic shenanigans to keep her from.
Have you checked if she has a tongue?
That's very rude to ask. Or
Well,
check.
She'll just kind of point to her throat and just kind of wave like she can't speak.
Okay.
Does anyone have parchment and a quill?
I've got my journal.
Let me double check to make sure Serena's extra on her.
Because I have 10 vials of ink that I will no longer be able to use.
Oh,
You can use
man.
Bill's journal, but it's magically enchanted, so you can only write recaps in it.
Make that 10 vials of black ink, 1 red.
Marius, do you have extra pages? And yeah, do you have extra pages? She can borrow my pen.
Blank pages to scribe upon?
Yes.
Yes, I should. I'll start rummaging through my bag to find some.
Perfect.
I'm gonna do a quick head count while they're working on that. Make sure everybody's here.
You count them up. Let me drop the map, and we'll drop them all one by one and go through it together. How about that?
Serena will handle with the parchment and her pen.
I'll provide ink.
Oops, I gotta make it smaller so I can share it first. All right, so you guys come out the side of this little mini crypt. Get rid of Mr.
Telepathically
Blackwood.
to Amelia as well. I'll establish a quick connection with her. If needed, I can also set up a more direct line of communication if you want to take the raps for it.
Hmm?
So, if needed, I can also establish a more direct line of communication if you want to take the raps for it.
Techno, I am a lot of drinks in. I'm gonna need you to spell it out for me.
She's saying that she can establish, like, she can do a telepathic bond with her if you want to take credit for the spell.
That's what I thought. Sure.
Do you want it now or later?
Let's hold off for now. We don't know what kind of level of magic we'll need to escape.
Nods.
And while Seraphina gets her bearings, she can write if she feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
This smug motherfucker.
Huh?
The smirk on Vash's icon.
Yeah, dude. Why do you think I like him?
I didn't zoom that much until just now.
There's so many of us. Oh no, guys, we made a mistake.
Who did we forget?
We forgot Gronkum.
I don't think we had a choice in that matter.
It's all good.
Gronkum was on the opposite side of the barrier.
Oh my god, there's so many. So many. Let's see. Okay, Misfit.
While the GM puts
Sweet.
the tokens on, let's interact with each other.
On a positive note, if there's one thing I know about Gronkum, it's that that man is unkillable off screen.
Amy, I'm gonna have to help you out with the feathers. They take some more maintenance than you'd expect.
That would be greatly appreciated. I'm already feeling a little blech on
Mhm.
them.
You just want to steal a feather, don't you?
Maybe, but that's not
Misfit,
the point.
You're not allowed to steal feathers.
You're allowed to ask for them, though.
What if you give me a feather?
Which feather should I pluck?
One of the little fluffy ones.
I'll give you a little fluffy one.
Yay!
That's probably gonna bite me in the ass later.
I think that's everybody.
It's close enough to everybody.
All right, so as you guys kind of fumble through,
Is there not more to Quaid's group?
only 4 of them.
Okay. I just was not sure if it was a 6-man group or not.
Same amount of people we've had. This is your entire ridiculous army of people that we have on this mission. Or escape mission, I guess we can call it at this point.
I like
Lilith
the
is the only one missing.
I don't think she has an icon yet.
I was importing and then I closed it and then I forgot to reopen it.
I think Amelia will finally let go of her hand after dragging her along.
Fair enough. She just kind of like is taking in. Doesn't know where she is. Obviously, she's not where she was. So, I mean, to some extent, that's happy. All the dead bodies around on the shelves don't really help, but I mean, you gotta pick your battles.
Ripped.
So I'm assuming this is where we came out of?
I think more south.
No, you came out of the little crypt below you.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, everyone, do remember, The owner of this crypt and this keep is an expert when it comes to traps and locks. Do not touch anything without confirmation that it's not going to explode. Or rise up and try and kill you. Or rise up and try and kill you and then explode.
Miss it's touching the orb.
It's water in here. I'm thirsty.
No, it is not, Bill. Much smaller.
Do not drink that.
I turn around and my face is already wet.
Oh, you are going to contract all of the diseases.
That's good,
No.
right?
No.
Hey, Techna.
Yes?
Actually, hold on. We'll move you guys around a little bit. Let's see. Amy. Right about here. Oh, why can I not move? There we go. There's Amy.
It has been a while since I've seen that.
Kind of looks at you. Nods. You're free to interact now as Lilith for this encounter, Techno.
Oh.
You are now two people. Have fun. Your worst nightmare.
So your only stipulation, the best
Team
part is,
Arcane.
this works really great for many senses as well, just for you being the way you are, because you don't have to ask for any information because you can't really tell anyone any information you know anyways. So you
This
can
is
make
true.
your hand gestures and try to do things as best you can. And
Well-
if we end up in a situation you actually have to do something, we'll
The
deal
thing
with
I
that.
was trying to hint at with, oh, if her tongue's been cut out, I'm pretty sure we still have a regeneration potion.
I don't think her tongue's been cut out. I think she's magically silenced.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for you guys as players, less as the characters themselves. The character of Lilith essentially was split into two separate entities. This is more or less the what we'll call mortal half of Lilith. It's immortal as well, but this is kind of the we'll call air quote good half of Lilith at the moment.
Okay.
She's like Bob, huh?
Not at all.
Do you know Sign Lady?
Has she learned sign language?
No, this happened to you fairly
just-
recently.
She just kind of shakes her head.
It's probably been about a year since what happened to you happened to you. You got rescued probably at some point, like 3 to 5 months after you were captured. And then at some point you kind of wandered through and got captured again, probably within like the last 2 months, and then you got released now.
I think she's gonna like take a moment to kind of look up and just kind of take in the fact that she's presently not shackled.
I say our rogues. How do we get out?
Looks like there's a thing over there. I'll check it out. I mean, this place looks really abandoned. I'd be amazed if most of the more dangerous traps still work. Are there any signs of traps on this hallway?
Serena will provide her aid.
None whatsoever. You can roll a perception check though if you want.
Yes, I would like to.
I'm gonna hand Lilith some pocket snacks.
She looks at you and kind of looks at the snacks, and kind of like slowly holds up her hands cupped together.
Is this a door or a bridge?
It's just like archway.
Okay.
It looks like there could be a door in it, but there is no door. If you had to guess, just because you're kind of crafty, if there was a door here, it probably rotted away a long time ago.
Okay.
I will give Lilith a little pouch of trail mix and half a sandwich.
Nods in appreciation.
But you're hungry. You were probably in there for a while, huh?
It's also, I forgot about this part because it doesn't impact you guys. The minute Quaid's team gets in here, Ironheart immediately looks at him like, I told you, and you said no, and you said no. And he's like, all their memories come back when they're here.
Oh, hey, so you guys
Wow.
remember? Yeah, those guys have been chasing us for like months now.
They kind of just look.
What?
They kind of look like, you, and they point at Seraphina. She's like, hey, wait.
No, she's
Hey,
helpful.
hey.
She's helpful.
She's helping us.
She's one of them.
Yeah,
We
and sometimes
know.
you need one of them to help you fight them.
Yeah, she's not going to help you fight them. This could be a trap. She could be leading us here on purpose. Did you ever think about that?
If it's a
She
trap, I
didn't
would just
lead
steal
us,
something
yeah.
from her mother.
Also, who drew the doorway?
Gestures
I
to
did.
Vel.
Yeah.
How about we put a hold onto the vampire murder of the one who helped us?
Do you realize what an opportunity this is, though? No offense. He looks over at Seraphina.
Honestly, Quaid, I'm going to tell you this very plain. If you were to harm her, you would likely bring the whole weight of the Blackwood house down upon yourself in a never-ending manhunt with the entire resources of the Thieves Guild at their disposal.
No, you're misunderstanding. I'll leave that one alone. I just want to kill her mothers.
Oh. Dude, one of them looked like this blonde lady in like a green dress. That's the one that freaks me out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Seraphina just kind of looks like, hey, that wasn't part of the deal.
What?
You don't want to do anything to them. Do you realize what would happen to you if you killed one of them, let alone all three of them?
The collapse of whatever you've got going on.
Likely much of what I just described before.
Pretty much, yes.
Right, yeah.
Except I don't even think my father would probably personally rip you apart himself.
Call it intrusive.
If my brother didn't beat him to it.
Call it intrusive thoughts. I've been having them ever since I picked up this hand.
But when navigating such a situation, you want to be delicate, Quaid. Just moving in to try and assassinate large figures, especially not the head, is likely.
You don't understand. We're not even supposed to be here. There's not a way for us to get here. They're mostly defenseless. Living things can't get here. You don't get a shot like this.
Quaid, darling, listen. I understand what kind of opportunity this is, but you need to think of the consequences as well.
I am.
He's a man willing to die for anything he wants.
Serena, stop offering him a good time.
Look, let's just focus on trying to get out of here.
Agreed. But if they get my way, I'm not holding back.
If a fight breaks out between them, we'll do what we have to do, but let's try and not come to that.
You watch it, Ironheart's already writing notes on a piece of paper.
Smart.
Mm. You watch as you guys are collectively just doing stuff, and then she makes all of them sign it, and then she just like tucks it into her armor.
The agreement of I'm not crazy, you should all believe me.
Oh, they all have to pay up so much. So much.
Right. So you're the smart one in the group.
Yes. It's just
Noted.
an empty cavern.
Ooh.
Hey,
We need to go to the upper rocks.
hey, boss.
Ew.
There's some weird glowing mushrooms here. You ever seen them before?
Ooh.
Oh, you can ignore those. Here.
Yeah,
What?
I am.
There's
What?
no illusionary rocks.
Oh.
No, the upper rocks.
What mushrooms?
Just down that way a little bit.
You need to give me control of Lil for that. I can't actually.
I'll make her
Move
your
her.
cohort. I'll move her for now.
Probably, if Lilith wants to stick by me, keep her nearby, but she's free to move about the cabin.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you move every single person through here. We could just say you guys are collectively moving, since there's literally so many of you.
I mean,
No, there's so many
You're
of there's so many of you, Kalsto.
Hey, they are you technically too.
but my
I tried to
immersion-
lighten the load a couple of days ago, and you guys wanted to save them.
We will not we will not sacrifice a single one of you to you.
Yeah, it just looks like a cave system. You don't see anything living down here. You see vegetation, fungus, no other life forms, though, just all plants, things like that.
Are these mushrooms I recognize?
Absolutely not.
Are they mushrooms Serena recognizes?
Absolutely not. The only person who may possibly recognize these, Marius, roll a. What do I want to call this for you? Roll a charisma check, actually.
Oh, also, do we still have, or does Serena feel like her magic is absent?
No, everyone's magic is returned. However, Marius, as you kind of look at it, you don't know what it's called, but you just like immediately have this feeling. It is very bad for your health, and Misfit should not eat it if he's already trying to do so.
Misfit, don't do that.
What?
No, those I can't place it exactly, but I know I've either read about or had encounters with that. It's not going to be good for you.
Oh.
Also, as an added benefit, Marius, while you are here, it's almost like you had taken a plunge in the spring again. You feel no pain whatsoever and move completely normally here.
Oh,
Marius is
Also-
never going to leave here.
this is my
Misfit.
new home. Please don't eat my edibles.
Misfit.
Yes.
Actually, who's got the lantern? Who's got the body and all those things? From Bash?
I've got
the
Bash's lantern.
Who's got the body?
Oh,
I believe Gerard and I believe probably Gerard at this point because I know it was Gerard and Amelia.
no, it was me and Gerald.
Oh, okay. Well then, Gerald.
Gerald's not going to carry him that far. You know how heavy that man is? Gerard will carry him, though. Gerard doesn't care. However, based on location, Marius, he's hearing,
No,
I'm just hearing it, or I can't speak.
You can speak, but you're hearing it come, and you look, and it's coming from the mummified body over Gerard's shoulders. Like, what's that sound?
I walk over
Oh.
there and cautiously examine it.
It's moving.
And he's carrying it, or this is like just
This
nearby.
is Bash's body. It's all wrapped up, but it's over his shoulder, and it's now moving and making noises.
So, a couple of observations, people. One, feeling wonderful. Like, look, and I kind of do a little jig.
Oh wow.
he does the
But
rooster
also,
dance.
and I point, Vash's body is moving. Unwrap him.
Wait, what'd you say?
Unwrap the body.
Is Vash still in that thing, Misfit?
There's something in the area that's got immense healing powers.
Is the lantern still lit?
Is the lantern still lit?
Yeah, is Vash still responding in the lantern?
You have no idea. It doesn't seem to be necessarily lantern, but the lantern is on. All right. It's wiggling on the ground. What do you guys do?
Let's untie him.
I'm just getting close to hysterics about this, man.
What if it's the mean one?
You just kind of watch, and the lantern's still there with the light in it. You just kind of watch as you cut this open and unravel it. And you just watch him kind of sit up. And he's totally like a zombified version of himself. It's the dead
What?
body, but it's animated. Oh,
What?
guys! And he like gets up and he like starts lunging. Zoop like cautiously gets back. Quaid like reaches for a sword.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
I
on,
grab
Sonny
him.
boy.
We're hugging.
Oh, he smells
Uh,
horrible. Horrible.
Oh, yeah. You're not looking too good, buddy.
Talking about. Feel great.
Oh, dude, look at yourself.
You're re-dead.
Hey, I can't have a
Uh-huh.
moving corpse.
He kind of
You're
sits
like,
there and pokes at himself.
You're like Vel if Vel was stinkier,
All
but
right.
not anymore.
He'll kind of like look, and he'll like sit there and he'll like start moving his hands around. He just looks like really disappointed all of a sudden.
Yeah, I've been feeling that too. Yeah, look, see, and I'm gonna like mimic it.
And a dagger flies into your hand.
Are you fucking serious? Uh,
He just kind of like looks. It's like, not bad, rookie, not bad.
It
And then
may
it-
be your soul might not be fully in your
You're gonna go
body.
hide in
Maybe
shame.
that's causing some kind of interference.
Give his shoulder a pat.
Good to be here regardless. Where are we exactly?
Blackwood.
someplace
Place.
you really, really, really shouldn't be.
No, not here again. I just got out of here.
Look, man, we're doing what we can, okay?
I'll pat him on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, we don't intend to leave you here."
Certainly didn't miss this place,
Hey, Vash.
buddy.
Never, ever, ever do that again. Or anything like that. Okay?
Had to do it though. Sorry, buddy. But don't worry. You guys got away safely, right?
Yes.
Hey, Quaid,
Yes.
It was worth it. Yeah, buddy?
can we talk?
Sure. Misfit, what is it?
Let's talk. Let's, we kind of went through a whole lot for you guys, and we didn't really ask all that many questions. But we went through a lot. Like a lot. Is it answer time yet?
What do you mean? I mean, the package was just delivered. You're going to have to fill me in on more specific data.
Okay. Did the old guy tell you what it was?
But of course, he's already traveling with it now.
I'm not
He's
gonna
done a
ask.
great thing.
I'm not gonna ask what it was for. I just, was it worth it? Was all that worth it?
Not certain I understand. He only knows as far as he brought it there.
Okay.
He's just a paladin who, well, potential ex-paladin who is just stationed in that town or lives there. He didn't know Nilville was coming.
But you know what he had and where it's going?
But of course,
Where's he taking it to?
Dolnir, our home headquarters.
Where's that?
It's another continent to the northwest. Maybe 8 days by boat.
I've never been there.
For reference, that was the place at the horrible mansion we all died in.
Oh. Nice.
We were very low level though, and we had party members. I think that turned against party members in that one too.
I
Well-
think.
But
Sorry,
there's
Misfit?
a fortress of paladins there, and folks like us who will be able to protect it in a much more secure location. As long as we have a single piece, no one could reassemble that. That's all we have to maintain.
Yes.
It's really it's too much of a pity he couldn't ascertain where the key was, though.
With the key?
Yes, the key to activate the gate. You need more than just the pieces of the gate. You need the key to open it. No one's really certain what it is. He thought that they potentially do, but no such luck. So, hey, at least nobody who currently has a shard knows where the key is. So we can have that working for us.
I wouldn't necessarily go that far. I get the feeling the leader of the Black Skull, Zool, is in a unique position to know that information. We have some contacts that we can get in touch with that might be able to give us some hints, but
Yeah, I'm uncertain, but that's more or less the gist of it.
Time to split up into groups of 5 different groups to look for the exit.
Yay!
not going well.
All right. I trust the old guy. He's a good person. Let's get out of here.
You want any of your swords back? I've got all 4 of them on me. 5? You got a bonus one.
You got. Hold on. You should be at most at 4. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to do the list. You have Dancing Blade of the Phalite.
Yes.
Gale Whisper. Windin's Edge was destroyed.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have
Okay.
Daggers. You have Aetherbane, and then you have the new bonus sword. So in theory, if you give him bonus sword, then it'd be Aetherbane, the bonus sword, Gale Whisper, and Dancing Blade.
Which ones does he want?
He kind of looks as you, which the ones which you're more attuned to anyway. So the Dancing Blade, the Phalite, and Gale Whisper, which are the 2 he always used to use. He just kind of looks at it.
Look, I swear I'm not trying to replace you.
No, it's not really that. And then he looks over at Aetherbane, almost more concerned about using Aetherbane.
What might happen?
Oh.
It's like, I'll try out the new one. How about that one? And you hold on to the other ones.
Okay.
Using Aetherbane, especially in my current condition, is very risky. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
It can make you weak just as quickly as it can make you powerful. In fact, more than one person has lost their life having this nullify their defenses without their knowledge.
Right, I will break attunement to that new sword.
All right, so he'll hold that. He'll leave the rest with you. As he mentioned that too, as you think back on it now, that's likely the reason the twin was able to be killed.
Oh God.
By being with that sword for so long, he basically dispelled a bunch of his extra defenses and things that he has from Zool.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's good when I didn't use that too much when I wasn't alive still.
You don't have my old sheath?
No.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to keep it in that. It kind of cuts down the passive.
I don't suppose you marked that with one of your marks, did you?
Not specifically. And he kind of looks anyways. No, unfortunately. I never thought I would not have it. This is kind of an interesting one, though.
Funny what dying does. Makes a lot of things you'd never thought happen.
Well, I shall swing my sword if...
Yeah, but first, you still reek. I'm going to try to prestidigitation some of his smell away, if I can.
As it doesn't really help with the rotting, decaying body.
Can I make them smell like flowers at least, as well as a decaying body?
I will let you Febreze them like every 30 minutes. Sure. We'll just say you
Awesome.
naturally do that. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So you guys gather up. Ooh, now that is a good question. Are you going to all travel in one big group or do you travel in smaller groups throughout this place? Up to you.
I think we should stick together.
I'd agree. Last thing we need is for people to get lost.
Perfectly fine by us.
Right.
All right. So you guys start funneling through the caves. As you do, I will say you kind of come out into one of the lower courtyards, and you really can get a very grand sense of scale as you're here. As you kind of come out, and the sky looks weird, like it almost looks like it is the northern lights, and you can see like these spirits that just kind of float up into the air.
Yeah. Never thought I'd see that again.
But yeah, this place is dead.
The courtyard isn't familiar, I take it.
Not this specific one. A lot of the things kind of look similar, but you could just see like this giant structure and these things. It's almost exactly the same as you'd seen it, although not necessarily for a specific location.
What are you guys even keeping in here?
But we didn't build this. We just protect it. There's many things that are sealed within this place.
But like, you just do? You don't know
Skeleton
why?
collection.
Speaking of,
Well, no, I mean more or less, and it's kind of a complicated story. This keep used to be home to a powerful lich. Many of his things, and you can see them as you get out of here. This was basically a truce kind of came. They were destroyed and defeated. What remained of their troops was sealed here, and a large portion of their undead forces were banished, God knows where. Millions upon millions of undead. But yes, so my family kind of acts as stewards of this place. And Douglas kind of oversees the stewardship of this weed, so to speak. A little separation of interest.
so I assume what the realms got out of this was the Lich would not come back and lead his armies to destroy the world and all.
Well, no, the Lich was destroyed. That was not much of an issue.
So who was the truce between?
There was really not much. It's a little bit more complicated than that. Many heroes, such as much greater than yourselves. It was a very large effort many, many years ago.
So if the Lich is gone,
But
what does
this is the true state of this land after the Lich's rule. What you see in the normal plane is a created version given to the world as truth.
Well, that's morbid.
This place is very evil, though, and it can only be contained. It cannot be destroyed.
understood?
That's why only the dead are supposed to be able to be here. So this is a very interesting first for me as well. Not to mention, she points over at Vash. And
I
he
suppose
actually
dead
runs
do not
over,
stay
and he's
dead.
going to point at Serafina. Thank you for not abandoning me. And I told you I could do it. And she's kind of like shakes her head.
Wait. Oh, wait, no, I knew that, Serafina.
Mm-hmm. She gave it to you.
It. Yeah.
Given that the
Well, he
living
knew
are
about it, and then he basically made her exit with it.
Given that the living are not supposed to be here, I suggest we not linger here for long.
Already walking, it's fine.
as you guys look around, because it is kind of a complex place to look, feel free to roll perception checks or investigation checks. You guys just look around, trying to find exits and whatnot.
Serena sees not much of anything, and I don't remember what Lilith's modifier is.
I keep getting distracted by mushrooms.
So she has not appeared in my cohorts tab.
Just roll a d20.
I did 11 plus bonuses.
Okay. Anyone else looking? All right. So you guys continue looking around.
Say, I'm not looking for any exit. I'm just like studying everything.
Mm-hmm. None of you seem to find like a specific path out. You find a couple of directions that might be good ones to go, but then you guys notice Serena's missing. Serena. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Natural one.
Oh.
Is you're kind of walking around and you're looking at some of just the plant life here is actually not too bad in some regards. It's strange, but it's kind of beautiful. And you're walking along a wall and you're kind of looking at it. And as you look, it's almost like this wall is like one of those illusionary false walls that like kind of doubles back on itself. And you totally walk through it without even really noticing. And you come upon this tree in the middle of this strange pond with like dug out muddy trenches. And it's just glowing, and the water itself glows as well.
She'll call back. Hey guys, what do you make of this?
You don't hear anything.
Guys?
You look and you're by yourself, you just see the wall.
Oh, hell. She'll head back over to the wall. Place her hands on it, see if she can't find a mechanism.
You start looking. It's not so much it's a mechanism. You didn't see it as you kind of went through it anyways. You can only find this place inadvertently, which you did very well. So you're kind of sitting there looking. Thankfully, you did pair up with a buddy. So as you're sitting there and you're like, shit, how to get her? All of a sudden you see Foxy pokes her little head around the corner. In fox form?
I don't suppose you saw where the others went.
And she just kind of like moves back. So with her help, you can kind of see where you need to walk to now, and then you can get back outside. Yeah, you never would have found this. You like get to the front of it. Even knowing where it is, it's hard to see.
Oh, that's pretty clever. Hey guys, come check this out.
Okay.
Well, as you walk closer to this, you feel your heart start to pick up pace.
I like prop myself against the wall and clutch at my chest.
You okay?
Maybe. How often is how hard is your heart supposed to beat again?
Well, if you're doubling over in pain, not that fast. She's gonna kind of like take one of her hands and try and feel her pulse.
Yeah, it's just a quick pulse.
I think he'll be all right.
Oh, I'm really not used to this. And I'll continue.
As you guys walk in, you all see this pond with the tree. Vel, you immediately get lightheaded as you look at this. You've seen this tree before in your dreams.
Oh.
The book came out of a tree just like this.
Hold on.
Kind of fall to one knee and shake it
Wait.
off.
Kind of like dry heave a bit. Oh, that's a nice looking tree. Oh,
Yeah, and like the sap from the tree itself glows out as well.
I'm gonna try to pick myself up.
Easy enough to do.
We'll help her to her feet. Does anyone know what that thing is?
Yeah, in my professional opinion, that thing's a tree.
Thank you, Miss Sid.
Darn
Welcome.
it, you beat me to it.
Does anyone have anything more specific? Like why it's glowing?
I gotta ask it.
Like, I don't even know what that could be.
Was that Serafina?
She's like, I don't think we should be messing with this.
As I am
To agree.
approaching it.
Yeah. You guys watch as Vel approaches, just because no one is approaching necessarily, anyways.
It's against my will at this point, man.
Can I grab Vel?
It's totally up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sure.
try and grab Vel. Vel?
Yeah.
Why are you walking towards the tree?
Huh? Was I?
Yes.
There's
Tree starts to pulse with purple light.
there's something in it.
Does that purple light look reminiscent of the purple cabbage you saw?
No.
No? Okay.
I think whatever is happening to me wants this as payment for whatever it got us here for.
I don't like the sounds of that. Just vibes from either Serena or Lilith. What are either of us feeling about this thing magically?
As far as you can tell, it's just a tree. I will say Lilith is probably a little bit on edge, though. But
Gonna
uncertain as to
Be
why.
very close to like the doorway out of there. Is Serena feeling like any kind of presence within the tree?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Maybe we should head back out. I'm not sure it'd be a good idea to start touching random things, yeah, pal.
How am I compulsed? Like,
I'd say more curious than compulsed at the moment.
okay.
And the closer you get to the tree, the more the tree moves. So if you're stopped halfway, like it started kind of like almost unwinding itself in a sense. But it's kind of held where it is at the moment. And the more you get, the more light just escapes from it unwinding, more or less.
Vel,
Yeah.
before you take a step closer, remember what she said. This place is very evil. Is this a path you want to follow?
It may straight up kill you again.
You want me to take a look at it? I can't die, I don't think.
I wouldn't be so
Here,
comfortable.
let me make it easier for you guys to get me out of here, and I'm going to look at my ring.
Oh, no. Well, roll a D100 in tower, please.
Uh-oh.
He just watches Vel looks down at the ring and just kind of gets a blank stare and just starts walking towards the tree.
Yeah.
It begins unwrapping. Vel, you see kind of out of a piece of this book that's inside this tree, secured. I'm assuming someone gets you.
Weren't you there, like, next to me?
Amelia was.
I probably backed up a little.
Yeah, you make distance to it. They do stop you. You aren't like at the tree. You are able to move closer though, and she's just like constantly walking towards the tree.
We'll
I'll
try.
grab her at this point.
Yeah, you could hold on to her. She's just continuously trying to walk at the tree at the moment.
Do we see what she's staring at in the tree?
I'll cover her eyes.
There's a book inside the tree.
Is that a book?
Oh. Hmm.
Just from what she can see from the book, what does it look like?
You can't get that close to see.
Hmm.
It just looks like a big book. Belle's seen flashes of the book before.
Hey, Vel.
I think you're gonna have
And
to hit me.
I'll just put my hand over your hand, covering the ring.
You try to snap her out of it.
Yep.
You try to shake her out of it.
Yeah, I'll shake you out. Vel.
Sure. You just start shaking, and all of a sudden, you just kind of look. You see the book. You see all of them.
Okay. I'm glad we tested that now. Yeah, that's. Give me out. Give me out.
Should we take the book?
No, do you not see what's on it?
No.
I'll go with the look.
So you get a look.
Oh, I would
Freaky.
normally say no, but my current body wants to yes. Mm.
Why do I just... Gut instinct says that's the Book of Vile Darkness. Look, I
Oh.
don't know what that is, but we should probably not be removing antidote facts from this place.
I want it.
Yeah, it looks like the tree is reading that one anyways.
Amelia, come on.
I'll
Yeah,
pick up Belle,
please.
put her over my
Please.
shoulder, walk away.
You were trying to stop me. Let me try to stop you, please. Let's just leave.
You know, sometimes being no fun is the safest option, so let's not be fun. I'll begrudgingly leave the funny looking demon book.
We shall make our way back out.
You watch as they kind of pull you away, though, and you feel
Oh.
kind of compelled to look at it. And you watch as you get further away, the tree kind of recoils itself back up and locks on top of the book.
I think it belongs to you.
I think it belongs to the other person.
Other person?
I wiggle my hand at you.
Wisdom saving throw, I'm assuming.
I guess.
It depends.
Yeah.
It's at the front of the hand or the back of the hand.
It would have been like palm.
Yeah,
like
if it's the
palm,
palm,
wiggling
then
my
no.
fingers at you.
Yeah.
Of his hand, that does.
Okay. All right, let's get going. That was a fun distraction and all. I'm gonna do a quick head count for Ari.
I'm here. I'm not gonna steal it.
I wasn't worried about the book. I was worried about that we just misplaced you like we did Serena.
Still here. All right, let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Your blue hair really helps, makes it easy to look for you.
It's kind of getting harder to find people with blue hair because, I mean, everybody's starting to blend together. We got a lot of us.
I'm the only other person with light blue hair. It's easier for me.
All right, so you guys make your way out of the false area, get back to the courtyard. A couple of different approaches you could take. You could try going further into the castle. You can try making it out through the courtyards and grounds, trying to find an exterior exit. Other shenanigans you could explore further. Maybe there's portals or openings to go to other locations, or who knows what. What approach do you want to take?
Serafina, any recommendations how to get out?
Where are you trying to get to?
Away from the castle.
Here's your Karis map. All right, so
Are we still trying to get to Stillben?
Yes.
where
If
your
you
boat
have-
and crew are currently waiting.
Yeah, I think we
know-
want to go to Esmir and through the mountains.
We also do know we probably don't want to go back to Dunwallow. You dumb lucked your way out of that town one time. You're not going to be able to do it 2 times. Oh, I could be wrong. Who knows?
Yes.
This is the best
Esmir
one.
and Stillben, I guess. Unless we want to swing abound.
We want to go west to Erzma and then to Stillben.
We probably have to go west out of the hold and kind of cut northwest through the woods
Would it be
Yeah.
easier
until we
to
connect
tell,
to the road.
Would it be easier to tell?
Also, we should not travel by road much unless we're discreet.
We can travel through the forest.
Would,
Misfits is quite adept at those.
should we tell? Oh gosh, what was his name? Should we tell the Beavermore that maybe to pick us up in Tharbad then?
Garbad is a hot spot.
Everyone's like,
Tharbad
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that place got taken
Great.
over.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
right.
like ground zero. That's where your base was.
You know, that's why these two were back in Central.
right.
Bayside is kind of bad. Definitely don't want to go to Dunwallow. Salt Shore, eh.
You could always go through the mountains. That never went bad in any fantasy story ever.
If you know a shortcut through the mountains.
It's only bad for people who can't fly.
How high can you jump? Because I don't think you could take the same shortcuts we do.
I can go about 60 feet
You have wings.
and
We certainly couldn't get everyone through them. I imagine not.
Well, there's a
So-
path through the mountains.
Yes. We'll need to take the path.
You check
Either
and
way.
see. There may be portals in the portal room we could take to Stillben or somewhere else, but
You guys have a portal room?
I,
yeah.
Is it,
how
like normal?
Where else do you put your teleportation circles?
I don't have those.
What if you need to teleport somewhere and you don't have any magic spells? Where would you keep your teleportation scrolls?
So,
I don't know.
darling, if we had the ability to teleport wherever we want, do you think we would have been held in a siege at the
Yes,
casino?
because they held you from teleporting in the siege. I understand.
We just walk everywhere.
I guess that has its uses. But yeah, up to you.
it gives you amazing calf muscles.
Yeah, let's go find this this portal room. I like the sound of this.
Don't, it probably won't be guarded, right?
No, we just have to be very careful.
That
I'm
seems
gonna
like a
say
bad idea.
I need a D100 from. Gotta be either Misfit or Bell. You pick Misfit.
Do we need some
Well, you
kind
do
of
it.
spell or something to use these portals?
No, there may be scrolls still there.
Tree.
Nice.
As you guys kind of are walking through the courtyard, you look in on one of the upper levels of this courtyard. It's the other Vash.
Oh,
Guys, company, and I point up.
Ash, close your eyes.
And then you
You
see
wanna fight-
Vash, see Vash, and Vash see Vash.
They do the Spider-Man
Good point.
Spider-Man
Good point.
point.
Yeah, this is a very confusing moment.
Have you ever
And you
wanted to
can't-
kill yourself, Ash?
Yeah, this is Ash. This is the guy who kept trying to kill us.
And you can't see it, but Vash in the lantern also looks at the other two Vashes and points.
I think Vash is in
Oddly enough, the little soul candle is very quiet. You watch as Vash kind of pulls out his sword and just kind of looks at him like, with a smug look.
So, This raises all sorts of questions. Do we need that Vash to bring you, Vash, back to life?
Well, what do you mean back to life? He's back to life.
No, he's undead right now.
Yeah, looks pretty back to life to me. See, look at him. He looks fine.
I think there's more we can do.
He just yells out, "Which one?"
Which
I'll
one
raise my
yells out?
hand, I guess.
You fight me then.
Oh.
Are you sure about that, Vel?
Yeah, sure.
Bash is gonna jump out. No. I got this. Misfit,
Yeah, but
he don't got this.
oh no, you got this for sure.
Vash, no pressure, but if you win this battle, there's a not zero chance you might get your powers back.
I'm
Like
gonna
your optimism.
lean in towards him and I just smile with all teeth. I got you, buddy. You know, I found a new form that's been pretty fun lately. I think you might want to try it on for size.
Can't cheat.
That's not cheating.
It's gotta be just me. He doesn't have people turning him into things.
Are you sure you don't want any
I
of
can
the
turn him
other
into something too.
things back?
He just looks like he doesn't feel like he can touch him. Kind of from his own perspective.
I just want you to know that he took out like 15 dudes at the casino by
I totally could have
himself.
done 20.
Well, then, what are you being a coward for, huh?
Vash, look at me.
I can fight him.
He
man.
kind of looks at you, Mel. Hold on.
Vel,
Let's see if
We
I
are
learned my
not-
lesson.
doing this again.
He just kind of looks. You're right, Val. He just kind of looks.
No, she's not right. You're not doing this again.
No, she's right. I can't do this. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
Chicken.
Who said that one?
The other Vash.
Keep your cool, man.
He is.
There's just words.
So, which one of you ladies will take his place then, I suppose?
Does it have to be a one-on-one?
He kind of looks over at you. I'd make an exception for you.
Is it me or is he more talkative now?
Yeah, he's kind of sassy.
Place
Vash, we're
actually makes
sorry.
me feel great.
We're sorry for killing you over and over.
Personally, why I want to kill you. I don't dislike you. I don't particularly like you either. But you all need to die.
Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of a
Alternative.
So
problem.
let's make this civil, one at a time.
Counter proposal. You could simply allow us to leave, and we can get this sorted out and fully
Great.
reform you.
Not really up to me.
I
You
think
see.
it's a compulsion. I mean,
So what happens if you're destroyed here?
He just kind of looks over. If you destroy me here, he dies too.
See.
Is he bluffing?
One insight check. No idea.
Right.
So you see, I'm in a situation that you can't overcome. The only way you can beat me is to kill your friend. I'll let you pick who goes first, though.
Oh, we could lock you in a box.
You could try. He's like, however, if you're going to lock me in a box, I might at least. And you watch as he waves his hand, and a book appears in his hand. Something to read.
Damn it.
Is it the book from the tree?
Mm-hmm.
And what have you got there?
It's a bit of light reading for the mistress.
Seems a bit more than right.
So, one-on-one, I guess?
You and me? Really?
I mean, you're not going to let us leave, right?
Not specifically.
Or is new body mean I'm technically not a target? Or is it soul?
That's actually a great question. Kind of looks over. Wait, who are you?
Wonderful.
I mean, if you want to help, you can. There's always plenty of room. What
So
are
this
you,
is
6 foot?
for to Serafina.
I don't know. I was much shorter.
Serena's gonna look over to Serafina. How far away are we?
From what? She says.
From the way out.
Different ways. Not super close. We haven't even gotten out of the grounds yet.
Are we talking like half an hour, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? Give me an estimate.
It's going to take us at least another 30 minutes to get out of the main grounds, and then it's going to take us a couple of hours to get off the other grounds and out into the woods.
I'm just out of this particular place. The Underkeep. Once we get out of here.
30 minutes to get out of. You're in the lower courtyards. You're not in the Underkeep.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I said I didn't build it. I just live here.
I know.
And you have to watch out. There's many other things here as well.
I'm aware. How far is Vash from us?
About 50 feet or so.
So you're saying I could help you or help them?
Fumble agrees, Felmer. Well, I don't particularly have to do anything. You're free to just leave if you would like. As well as the rest of you. I only... And he points at those of you he recognizes.
Alright, Kalsto, we're gonna try and do some shenanigans here.
Go for it.
I want to attempt to conjure a mental illusion within his mind.
He's immune to charming mental effects. Unfortunately.
Is he immune to like charms and compulsions and frightens, or is he immune to mental illusion?
Psychic as well.
No fun allowed.
It's like he was built
He's
to
dead.
kill us.
Well, I mean, yeah, but being dead doesn't mean you're immune to illusions.
No, that's part of like the curse for what he has.
He's specifically immune to illusions.
Mm-hmm. Much like the vampires are.
Okay.
Can I stick him in the lantern?
Kind of shrugs.
Really try.
Hey, well, Serena gestures to your lantern. That could work.
Oh no, that's gonna make him explode, right?
No, it would banish him.
Danish?
Doesn't banish anything.
The
back if he uses
undead
one
lantern.
thing.
The dispel.
You may want to consult with your dear friends first.
I'm pretty sure it would also banish zombie Vash as well.
Oh, does it do all undead in the radius?
Everybody in the radius, yes.
Banishments don't work here on undead.
Not even lanterns that specifically are anti-undead that banish
Hear me
only
out.
undead.
Guys, yeah.
We might be in the Shadowfell right now, Techno.
What if I take the lantern that Vash's soul was in and I stick this man in it and they can mix up around in there and he can be all better?
That sounds like a positively awful idea.
I don't know, Seraphina. How does that sound?
Don't know how any. Like I said, you'd have really. We need Douglas. Like
Could
the
somebody
answers in this book,
somebody
by
try
the way.
shooting that man a message?
What kind of book is it? Can I flap over and I'm not armed?
Do you know what book it is?
No, I know, but does he have it opened?
No, he's just holding it.
So what kind of book is that?
This is a book of many things.
I've only heard of a deck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
This book
basically
is a book of answers. It has the answers of how go be whatever I want to be. And absorb that one, perhaps. Who knows?
may
And
I
he
thumb through it?
throws the book to your feet,
My feet?
to Amy's feet.
Look at him.
It's like, if you're so correct, use this answer and put me back together, and we'll see who's correct.
I will pick it up, hoping that he's not going to use it to attack
Nope.
me.
And then he'll just kind of walk back. You either use the book to fix me, or you have to walk past me. And he pulls out the swords. Just sits there.
Can I flip through any specific way this works, or do I just gotta?
Oh, if I know. That's one
Fair
of your
enough.
people.
Can I flip through the book as I walk back?
Do you want to inspect it or do anything, or are you just going to open it?
I will inspect it first, like best I can.
Well, investigation check or arcana. Up to you.
Arcana. It's the same, but I feel like Arcana's. I got nothing.
Hard to say.
As Amy walks back with the book, does my heart rate increase again?
Yeah, being near the book kind of makes your heart race. You don't like pass out, but it makes it definitely beat faster.
I start fidgeting.
I mean, I feel like the one makes me want to open the book more. I'll just open the book to a random page.
Sure. Roll a d100 for me as you open the book.
I'm not horrid, as far as I know.
Book got like really ancient magical diagrams. Nothing like you've ever seen before. Looks really old.
Wolf also looks rather uncomfortable around it.
Hmm.
Kind of like observe the first page for a bit and kind of take it in.
I am not great with magic.
Maybe Marius could take a look.
Yeah.
What is
Marius, do you think you could evil looking book?
Books are not evil.
I said evil looking.
Check it out.
So from an internal monologue standpoint, this book is totally evil. The minute you
Yeah,
pick it up,
yeah.
you're like, oh my god. This sword? Yeah. So,
Oddly enough, as you open it up, you could read these pages as clear as common. It is a large book. You only are seeing the first page. It is a large book of spells, is what it seems like. Whatever else is here, you'd have to flip more pages. But roll a d100 as you look at it as well.
Yeah.
And you almost are in the same boat as Vel. Now your heart starts kind of racing as you look at this book.
All right, you seem
this is-
uncomfortable.
Going to take some time to decipher. There appears to be spells in it, but I can't quite completely get all the nature. And there seems to be more here, but it'll need some research. I just kind of tuck it under my arm and head to like a corner to sit in.
No, we don't exactly have long.
Do what?
Skin
All right,
free.
who's first?
See if you can't find something that will help with our predicament.
He reads, you fight.
I'll go.
Fair enough. Let me get a courtyard.
Set the ambiance. I suppose Serena will pull out her violin and we'll get some battle music going.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just be reading over Marius's shoulder.
Oh, did I know? Where's my...
Yeah, you guys try to figure that out. I'll stall for as long as I can.
What if he hurts you?
Yeah, it's kind of my whole thing. I get hurt so you guys don't have to. And I give him a smile.
I have been left unattended. I go and join Amelia and Marius.
And with their powers combined,
There we go. This.
should you have a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Grid to fight on. Great. Reduce the grid before. All right. We're just going to fight in the center on this one. He kind of like walks you out. Do, do, do. Where's my for that?
Ooh.
We got Bash. Yeah, Misfit. All right, so who is over on Team Book?
Val, Marius, and Amelia.
I think technically just Marius, because he's the only one who can read it.
Yeah, so Marius is sitting there kind of reading it. You guys are all sitting there trying to figure out. He's kind of flipping through it. As Vel walks over towards you, Marius, You just watch as pages start flipping, and it lands on a specific page.
And that, what does it say? Or what?
From what you can ascertain, and it's kind of longer, you can understand it, but it's still a bit of a read. It is a spell that binds souls to a body.
And it does this as who's approaching me?
As Vel kind of starts walking up towards you, it flips to that page.
Like, back up go back to where you were for a moment, please, Vel.
Okay, I will backpedal.
It just remains on the same page.
Okay, I'm changing it to a different page.
Okay, so you've changed it to a different page?
Yeah.
And did you ever walk back?
Now then, I'm like, as I motion, take one step at a time.
Okay, I will do that.
You take a step and you watch a page. Flink.
Does it go back to the same page?
It depends. How many you did? One single page or
as
multiple?
Soon as it flips, I hold it for him to stop.
Well, it depends. So if it's like a couple of pages, it'll flip one page per step. If it's just one page, then it'll flip as he kind of walks in. Yes.
Okay, so I'm counting the paces as he's.
It always ends with basically whenever he's within 30 feet, it just kind of flips to that page.
Interesting.
What?
The book automatically turns to a specific passage as you get closer.
Oh.
Appears to be a soul binding of some kind, is what it's.
She did say she'd help me get back what they took from me, and the only thing I can think they took from me was Vash.
Let's see here. So I'll start reading that part intently.
If you need me to write anything down, I can do that.
Yeah, so this is the downside too is, well, he can read it. He can't physically cast the spell. We need someone who can learn and actually cast it.
I know what I can do. No one's going to like me doing it.
Do it.
I'll let Kalsto know what I do.
If
Misfit Bash will walk up to you and just kind of will point at his jaw.
Oh, you want me to start?
He just smiles.
I am sorry that you turned into this. You're as much my friend as he is. Let's get this sorted, shall we? I'll punch him.
Go for it. Well, as you stare into it, nothing happens.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna roll a staff attack.
You
go to swing, he just kind of dissipates and it goes through him, and he just is still sitting there pointing at his cheek.
You always were my favorite to tussle with. Hard to predict what you got up your sleeve.
Anything else?
I'm on a wild shape. That's a bonus.
That's probably a very good idea. Bash is watching this intently too. He's not very happy.
Serena is providing the ambiance and making sure no one's fighting dirty.
As you fight dirty.
We fight only dirty here.
All right, first attack.
Hold on. Okay, go for it.
Miss. Second attack.
Oh, could you take grappled off me, please?
Did you ever pull the shadow spikes out of you?
God, I hope so.
Okay, I'll remove him. None of you removed him. Where are you? Where's my little blue buddy? So many things in the combat tracker. Not finding you here. It shouldn't be this hard to find a blue person in the combat tracker. Oh, there we go.
It's only 4 of us.
I was looking for your other one. I was not looking for the bear. That's why. Got it.
Thanks. Continue.
Second one's a miss. As opposed to hitting you with his third attack, he's going to give you PBI. You need to make a... Where'd it go? Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Probably pass this.
I'm
15
gonna add...
on the nose is exactly
Okay.
what you needed.
Okay.
So you feel your body start to lock up, and you shake it off. And then he just kind of remains in a defensive stance. It's now your turn.
I will give him a couple of bunks. I'm gonna rage.
While he's bunking me, what is so you know the spell, what the spell needs to do, but you don't have anyone. Well, you guys at least can't cast it. Who are you getting to cast it?
Belmont?
Oddly enough, Vel, no, you can't.
Awesome.
Different side of the coin, my friend.
I'm gonna try to grapple him with my second attack.
Sure.
Can we call Belmont over?
Yep. What's up, guys?
You're a wizard, right?
I know, very odd in our guild, even considering it's a wizard guild, but yes, I am a wizard.
Honestly, you're joking, but you're also not joking.
I know.
Um,
So, what do you need?
We'll explain him the spell.
Yeah, you show him the book.
Sure.
He
I
just
mean, it's
kind of
hard.
looks at it. We're casting a spell out of that.
I know it looks harmless.
I feel like this is a very good idea. There's literally a demon head on the front of the book.
I point to myself.
Fair point.
Look, if I could cast it, I would.
I
don't think I can cast this.
Too high level?
This thing looks hard.
How hard could it possibly be? I want to get my hands on the book.
Kind of, you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say, but as you pick it up, you hear in your head, "Careful, Velmer. Only look at this page. This is the answer you need. Do not look elsewhere."
I wasn't planning to, but you should probably tell that to that warlock that was browsing through this thing. Can you help me?
bring it to it. I have no ability to do anything else.
What was the first part of that?
She only has the ability to bring you here, not to do anything with it.
Okay. So I guess I trance out with the book for a bit, and then I'm gonna pass it back to Marius. Serafina, are you a spellcaster?
I dabble.
Are you better? Do you think you're better than this guy? And I'll gesture to Belmont.
Obviously.
Can you take a look at a soul binding spell?
What now?
Just come over here.
She kind of like look at this thing.
As Seraphina heads over there, Lilith will also head over there.
I'd say I can explain. I can read it verbatim and then explain anything that isn't clear.
Oh, she can see what it. She doesn't read as clear as you can, but she does know what it means.
Lilith able to?
But you need to be precise with something like this, so listen carefully when I read these. Understanding the gist and being precise are two different things.
No, believe me, I've been casting for quite some time. This one, tricky, however, but we could in theory do it. It's about the extent of my limits, so I can't. This is reaching for me, but not impossible.
Tell me how to help you, please.
Kind of looks at this book.
Lilith will also nod.
I don't know much about this book or this spell. Are you sure it's worth the risk?
I'm told it is.
What kind of risks are we looking at?
Who knows? Maybe it'll bind his soul, but maybe it'll curse him forever. No one says this has to be a good book.
It's most likely not.
All I know is this is the answer we need. Don't look at anything else.
Were you done, by the way, Mister? Or are you waiting for me to roll against you?
I need you to roll against me. Strength check, athletics, or acrobatics.
19.
I have you grappled. Your go.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action teleport behind you. Ungrapple.
Slippery.
AFK.
We're in a dark area. We're in my place now. I didn't have any of my cool stuff before. So while they scramble for the spell components, he's going to go ahead and love. Sword. Just hits, right?
Mhm.
Is that correct?
AC is much lower in bear form.
32 points of damage. Resisted in some capacity. Add temp hit point damage. Fantasy. Second strike. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits. AC is 15.
34. And one more glare. Which doesn't even phase you. Is your brave bear now. Alright, one more turn, Misfit, while they're scrambling to get this together.
Do you remember when we first met? And we went on that first quest and I made you be bait for that big fish? I thought you were going to hate us the entire time. And, maybe a part of you did. But I was just so happy that I made another friend that day.
I like to picture this is going on as he's like swinging at your head and you're just like ducking and getting hit every so often. Just like,
It was the best day ever.
I will hit him back. Snap the
Go
teeth.
for it.
I'll do the claws as well.
Okay, Val. Since you talked her into it, you have to roll the D100 for it.
Okay.
You watch, and Marius is like reading verbatim for her what to do, and you watch as she is doing the spell.
Do I want to try to go for lower, guys? I'm pretty happy with the 22.
I'm happy with
22
22
is
as
pretty
well.
good.
There's a lot of opportunity to end up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, approximately an 88% chance of rolling higher.
Funny how you can pull that so quickly, Techno. Very impressive.
No, a 78% chance.
Correct. We let it slide because it's late, and we don't need to roll things.
Listen, he's fast at math. He's not good at math.
He's fast. He's so fast.
It's not past our ruse, Techno. Okay. So you watch as they're fighting, having this conversation. She reads out the spell, and you watch as this rune on the ground in front of her begins to glow. And it just kind of shoots out this green light. You watch as she's kind of holding near to it, and you just watch as like bits of her hair start going white. They continue fighting. The lantern is starting to glow. And Vash just like, what's it do now? And then you just watch Vash fall on the ground. Misfit, you go to take a swing at the individual, and he disperses into shadow, and the light in the lantern goes out.
Did it? Huh? She'll look over to Vash.
It's laying on the ground.
Wait.
She'll run over. And go ahead and inspect him. Check, see if he has a pulse.
No pulse.
Does he look rotten or?
Looks relatively the same as he did.
Hey,
Uh,
Sarah, your hair's white.
Yeah, it has like several bits of her curly hair. There's like white streaks in it now in different spots. And she's like breathing very heavily. Not that she needs to breathe, but she's just very exhausted.
Serena's going to be in CPR.
Yeah, I'll run over.
Do you know where you bound him?
Did everything it said. It should have worked.
Hold on. Can I see that again?
Revivify? Can I try Revivify?
Been over 10 minutes.
Since he fell over?
Since he got
He was a
killed.
zombie. He's dead. You put his soul back, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we put him back in one piece.
We'll just need to find a way to bring him back, or we can just accept that he's dead.
Does anyone have resurrections? Hold on, I'm looking at healers. I'm going through all my people really quick.
I have Revivify, that's it. Can something undead die?
Well, we made him not undead anymore.
Yeah, but did he technically die? Even if he was undead?
He technically died, yes. Him being here, and because his soul is here, made him able to animate his body. It's complex.
Did he? No, but like, did he just now die again?
No.
Okay.
Because he was zombie Vash. So this is from when he actually died itself.
I can reincarnate, but I don't have components.
It does not, Serena, unfortunately.
Breath inquiry.
I'm looking who would have one.
Well, if we've remerged the two parts of his. Actually, I guess she doesn't know what that spell did.
I don't know, reincarnate is only 10 days.
Make him a zombie again.
You said you bound his soul?
Put it back onto his body, yes.
Do you put it onto his body?
Yes, but I don't think that fixes his lack of life problem.
Well, if it did put both his pieces back together and bound it to his body, at the very least that means it should be very easy to get him or bring him back, if we can find someone with the means to do so.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
I think it's easier said than done.
None of them have. Zoop only has Revivify.
How long has he been dead at this point?
At least a couple weeks. Because he died, we fled, then we came back.
I don't got any devil shenanigans that I know of.
Look,
Yeah, I think reincarnate wouldn't work.
I think this is a step in the right direction. If we can get to some of our more experienced guild members, maybe one of them will be able to help him. But we've got his soul back, we've stopped the Revenant, so we're almost there.
Can we wrap him back up like a mummy?
It'll take a bit of time.
We'll do that when we're safe, Misfit.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
What gives me the creeps? Where did that thing come from, anyways?
From
Tree?
my understanding, out of the book.
Vash brought it.
Put it back and leave it there and forget it was ever here.
Already on it.
You go take it back.
Yeah.
Don't go alone.
I'll
When
go
you
with
come-
you.
All right.
Awkward that no one has a higher level resurrection on them at the moment.
None of us are healers.
No, we have like some healer-ish type people, like
None
Zoom
of us are
healer.
clerics.
They're gag NPC healers.
But still, we're missing so many people. And Quaid's group doesn't even have like an actual healer. They just all do damage. They're like a group of all DPS. And
Every
kind
Rob
of a
Dungeon's favorite.
That's one way to get things done.
Mm-hmm. We kill them quicker. That's our motto.
Do we still have like the yarn that he was bound up in for preservation?
No, that all we kind of had to like pull and untie and cut him out of that. That took some effort.
Maybe we shouldn't have ever let him out. It was
Yeah,
nice to see
no
him
resurrection abilities. We only have Revivify. As you guys start to walk away, Belmont will be like, "What do we do now?
Now we get out of here.
Didn't destroy the world. That's a good sign.
No, we did not destroy the world.
What if there's a way in there to restore him?
Belmont, I don't know what that book is, but it.
We are not.
Well,
We're gonna find no more answers in there.
if you're certain, then that's good enough for me.
We just need to find some of the guild members that can resurrect.
Phil, what about your auntie?
I need to deal with this first. Amelia, are we going?
Yes.
And she's gonna walk away with tears in her eyes.
Hey, if anything, we put his soul to rest.
Yeah, he died whole, okay?
All right, so you guys start expediting yourself. All right. We need a series of rolls on this to see if we can get out of here without anyone alerting anything.
Ooh, boy.
Also, Quaid will kind of look at you at this point. Also, Misfit. What kind of opportunity we're turning down by letting these ones live? No one's gotten this close to them in thousands of years. You know how many people they've collectively killed?
I'm picturing, like, as he's talking to me, I'm picking up Bash, like, flinging him over my shoulders, situating him so I can carry him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care anymore. Do what you want. You helped us, and I'm grateful, but we're not going in there with you.
What did you say? Sorry.
I told him we're grateful for the help, but I'm not going in there with him.
And nod.
Is he like speaking quietly to Misfit, or?
Nothing specific.
Okay.
General tone. All right. So, who wants to do the first D100?
I do want to cast Pass Out a Trace to see if that'll help at all.
It does function here, so you cast it as you all huddle in your massive cluster.
There are a lot of us.
A 30-foot radius, there's a bit of room, but
Yeah.
As you get to the
sweet.
outer perimeter of where the courtyards and everything is, you just look and it's fields of undead and ghouls and strange, horrible creatures just wandering the fields. And at the very far edges, off in the distance, probably like at least a couple miles away, you see those trees that you saw before, Misfit, that surround the perimeter.
Now I really understand why Douglas said don't go near those trees ever.
I think we get to go near them.
here's to hoping they let us out this time.
No, we're on the other side of it. I think we're on the bad side.
Oh yeah.
No, we're definitely on the bad side.
That's a lot of zombies.
Everyone, let's try and move quick, but more importantly, quietly. That includes you, paladins.
Oh, we should do the Walking Dead thing where we like slather ourselves in undead goop, pretend to
what
be one of
now?
them. You know, like on TV.
On what?
You wouldn't get it.
She was scrying one night and saw a strange image.
What Elias do inventions. All right, so you have a field of undead in front of you. How are you going to get out?
Are we just forgetting about the teleportation room?
That's in the castle.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
maybe we do.
And we're
Which
not
is-
going in there. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't suppose your handy dandy ocarina can make us just all float. We can just hover over all of them, can we? There's none of them flying, are there? There's no winged ghouls down there, are there?
Oh, yeah, not like there are some about, though.
Well,
This is what remains of essentially what was left of Theris's forces at the time of his fall.
I really think such an item, in the presence of all these undead, might draw quite a bit of attention.
That's
Fair
one thing I
point.
was curious about, actually. Is there a way to approach them without, like it's a you're either in or out kind of thing?
You can certainly try. They're just kind of pacing about like out in fields. They're not like waiting for anyone or doing anything specific. They're just kind of wandering about.
Well, since I feel spry in this area, I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna walk out there a little ways
Mhm.
to see if I'm even noticed.
Yeah. So you come up to a couple of ghouls and they just kind of turn and look at you. They stop for a second as you approach, and then they just go back to walking.
And I have like the intrusive thoughts pop in. I'm like, I could tell everybody it's fine and just have them all come out here and get eaten. But I shouldn't do that.
Oh, the zombies like him.
I hold my hand up to stay back. And then I'm gonna walk over a ways and I'm gonna like whistle, make a clap, something to make noise to see if they'll come towards me.
No, they just ignore you. But they seem totally unhostile to you.
I'll look directly
Like
at one.
another
and I'm
bigger
like,
one walks by, and it doesn't alter course either.
I'm like, come here. I look at one and I point to like a spot beside me and I just try to command it.
Looks at you, just keeps going.
I'll go back up. I'm like, well, I can pass safely. I don't know that the rest of you could.
So,
Any flying undead?
Yes.
to more undead, knowledgeable individuals, do undead mostly rely on sight, scent, something else?
Variety. I don't think
Fits
there's
all
one thing.
categories.
I think it's just the essence of life that attracts them.
I know they
Gotcha.
won't attack me.
And illusions are not going to deceive these. Then,
I believe most undead are immune to illusionary magic.
At this point, you watch as like a stray one starts walking over towards the group. Kind of sees you guys. Starts to kind of walk forward a little bit faster, and then it gets the perimeter of Vel's lantern and just kind of stops. And it kind of takes a couple of steps back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So
Alright.
we probably can't just walk right out of here.
let's try not to be noticed, but yeah, I got the feeling.
60 feet. Don't stray away.
Okay. Second D100 roll. Who's got it?
Okay, call it.
Serena, you do it.
Do we want to reroll that one? What do you guys think?
Up to you. Feeling lucky?
You did just open 45 digital card packs. How lucky were those?
I mean, I got a couple of
you-
$400 cards.
Do you think you got luck to burn today? Or do you think you've used it all?
It's kind of a 50-50. You know what? I'm feeling it. Oh, I should not have been feeling it.
Ooh.
I should not have been feeling it.
You were feeling
Okay.
something, all right.
So, you guys start making your way through the field with the light.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting enough, they definitely are not hostile to
Seraphina?
Marius and Seraphina. Though you're not sure if they're hostile to you or not because you always have the lantern. And then as long as the rest of you stay within the light of the lantern, as Vel moves, they kind of hurt on their own just to avoid the light.
I am the undead Moses.
Yeah, you part the little dead people, and so currently you're walking through. So as long as you guys stay inside, they don't come out, but a couple of people actually can kind of wander off if needed.
Waiting group are still with us, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So as you continue forward, who's in the front? Just plain curious.
I have to be in the middle.
Yep, you have to be in the middle.
I'm also
I
middle-ish
should
to
probably
keep
lead.
pass up.
I'm gonna say forward, middle. Lilith probably be more back. Probably back close, I'd say.
Easy enough. So as you are sitting there and you begin moving your way through, you just hear a voice from up above you. And where are we going on a fine evening like tonight? And you just see a male individual floating up in the air about 120 feet away.
Oh, we just found out we were trespassing, and now we're trying to rectify it.
Vina. Looks down. Shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We kidnapped your sister. Totally not her fault.
Roll a deception check. This might actually work decently well in your favor.
That's a.
Well, you have a D6 if you want it.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I'll burn my inspiration.
How many
on this.
guild members are here right now? Just plain.
Yeah, no, we'll give guild inspiration. Don't use your precious inspiration.
There's
Yeah.
like literally 12 guild inspirations or guild advantages available between all of your guild members. Gee.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna roll that D6. 18.
I gotta get this card out. Hold on. This one. I have this card. Pretty sure I made this bad boy. Oh, that's right. He's not a black one. Okay, the one note then. Should be relatively the same as this one. Insight check. $14. Ooh. Kind of looks down towards you. Misfit. Sorry, say that one more time.
Yeah, we kidnapped your sister. Move along and pretend you didn't see anything here, or she's gonna get it.
Are you holding her?
No, I'm holding Bash.
So just Seraphina, is somebody gonna at least hold Seraphina to make
Yeah.
Sure,
Where is she in the circle?
the
Oh, yeah,
demon will hold the
demon.
girl.
Yeah, it doesn't have to force undead away from it. The ones here just don't like it. Probably these are almost like super pure undead, and they've been living in undead awesome land for so long that light this light
presence
is
of
like
something
very
that is
unpleasant. Where
I see.
her, she just suffers the normal effects. You, a couple of you look familiar. In fact, I've been looking for a few of you for a couple of days now. What's going on here? I know for a fact, I'd assume at least most of you aren't dead. I can tell you that not all of you are dead. Oh, look, it's Quaid. Hey, Quaid, good to see you again.
So, Seraphina, what's our likelihood of getting out of this situation?
That's Elena's husband or fiance.
Oh boy.
That's gravity, man.
That's Gravity Man.
Mm.
What did you say his name was?
It's Helena's husband.
Darius. Darius. Darius Dracul, to be precise. Arranged marriage. Like, well, I'd really hate it if anything were to happen to Serafina. We all love her so dearly.
Oh, yes. Would not want anything to happen to her.
I can imagine that would be pretty upsetting to some people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree, Thad? And you look over, and walking through the field on the other side is Serafina's fiance. And that is where we'll pick up Tuesday. Not next Friday, because next Friday everything's looking good on course. We'll have to go through some character stuff potentially this weekend. But as it stands now, Tuesday will be a continuation of this, and Friday will be the very first episode of Friday Campaign 2, Episode 1.
At long last.
At long last.
Yep, I've got some work to do.
No, believe me, that's most of what I'm doing. My wife hasn't been feeling good, and part of me was like, do you mind if we just kind of stay home and take it easy for you? And I was like, oh man, okay, it's all good. And I was like, I'm gonna get so much done.
So we're done.
We're done.
Thanks to everyone who hung out. I don't know if anybody hung out on Twitch, but it looked like we had some YouTube and Rumble people, so thank you very much. If you'd like to catch replays of this campaign or others, you can do so on those two places, YouTube and Rumble. Like, solo shares appreciated. And if you'll hang on through the credits, I'll see if there got anybody to raid. We should be back tomorrow night for some Grimdark, so we'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.